take shape.
Would you die, please? Oh, come on, die. There you go. Okay, good. Good. Now we have it, guys. There you go. Now we have it. Look down for more damage, exactly. Emotional damage. Or some kind of other damage. Well, hello, Ninja. You've arrived at the exact right time. You've arrived at the perfect time. Ranking who could save a pair of legally distinct towers from a rogue play. What the fuck? I will go back to B Sunday. What the fuck is that? Veronite. Unhinged is the right thing to mention. Yeah, it's the right description for his thumbnails and type. Just watch out for the rocks. I am trying to watch out for the rocks, but what rocks are you talking about specifically? I don't see what I'm supposed to see. It would be easier if you aim your camera to the ground. Okay. I see 3 balls. 2 balls. Oh. Oh. Is it the one? Is this the one? I see. I see. Well. My wife would not be proud of you. Come on, Isolda. I have your wife at P5. You have to show up for your wife, right? You have to show up for you. Huh? Yes! She showed up for her wife! Look at this! Come on, show it to me!
Thank you for your generosity, miss.
Thank you.
I think I'll stay here for a few days. You prepared a room for me?
Yes.
So you did.
Same room as Kakanya,
Look
of
how
course. Don't worry.
dainty it is. I'm grateful.
Yay! All we needed was 7 pulls. Well, plus 10 free, but yes, she showed up for the wife. So now we are at 8 pity, going to 18. Just can we see if we can get an early P1, because why not? Why not? 110 pull is all you need. 110 pull is indeed all you need. Can we win this again? Can we win this again? Come on. Intellect?
No need for further introductions, Timekeeper. Now that I'm here, our cooperation is 200% confirmed.
200% confirmed. He says it, man.
I'd like to hear your plans so the LSCC can prepare their next steps.
Oh, brother. Thank you very much, Enigma, for showing up once more. On 110 pull. 110 pull is all you need. It is what they say, right? Well, it is what I say. Wait. You're right, Chip. It is mesmerizing. Look. Yuki is so mesmerized that she decides... Is her full goddamn ass out? Yeah, I didn't, Well, there you go, guys. I suppose this is why you came to my stream. But that is only if everything works the way we want it. And this is where we decide, Zenny, whether or not we're winning. Come on. Yes! Ah, fuck yes! 47 million damage! Oh, man. Oh, fucking hell. It took us like at least 7 hours, I think. Like 5 previous hours on stream. And now this. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a fucking pain in the ass you've been, Simon, but finally.
Oh, do I need a certificate for my mule too?
The mule is a Taoist?
Is a mule a Taoist?
No.
There you go. I see that I'm not the only one with dumb questions. Well, I mean, he meant that sarcastically, but still.
Then no.
What kind of interrogation is this?
I wonder indeed. How does that work? What? Can I reset? No. Yes. Oh. Oh god, what did I do? Yeah, this interface is really not intuitive for me. I have a hard time... Ah, wait. Clear a pic... Yes. Clear everything. No. Go back. Ah! Oh my god. Edit. No, that's not what I want. I wanted to clear this guy. Remove this one. Go away. No. Where is the thingy that we mentioned? Healing parries. What? Here. Ah, it's here. Okay. Oh my god. This is... Oh, brother.
The one who turned Gotham City upside down not long ago?
Gotham City? Is Batman going to show up? Or Botman? Wait, because since they replaced the A with a U for Gotham, does that mean that Batman becomes Botman? Oh my god. Botman, yep. That's a name of all times, man. I welcome Botman to Gotham City and to Plan Arcadia, I guess. I suppose that would be a very aha thing to do. What is his symbol? A giant ass in the sky? Yeah, it's Velina's ass in the sky. This is the Hoyo game after all, right? 30, 31, 32, and 33. Huh? Did I miss one? 33? One more! I did one more!
Come on, you've been listening for too long now.
Ah, okay.
Made things more exciting at first, but now it's awkward. I'll give you this and you leave, okay? Just go do it together.
Well, that's what I offered. I said that to Sophie, but she didn't reply. But welcome home, Mornier. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And... What the...
I need not wait for a starry night. Nor tilt
What
my
the
gaze
fuck?
to seek the sky.
What?
For I have placed it at my back. In
Well...
my hands, and upon my eyelids.
I just missed it. Nope, you didn't. Willow, you arrived right on time. The fuck? I wasn't expecting an S1. Yep, I think Mornier is trying to convince me to bench Showkeeper. Oh, wow. Well, I appreciate the double. Who are you, lady? And why are you here?
Who are you?
Oh.
Why does she make weird noises?
Oh.
Do not listen to this with your eyes closed. But just in case, I'll repeat the sentence.
Oh.
There you go. That was for your benefit, guys. I hope you enjoyed.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters, sir. I can dance.
The fuck? One sings, one dances. Wait, he's actually dancing? Out of nowhere without music? What the fuck? What the actual fuck is going on?
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
Okay, that might be a bit more useful, I guess, but... Oh my god.
Mr. Alto?
Alto cringing in the back. Yeah, I think we're all feeling the secondhand embarrassment. Well, I mean, at the very least, we can appreciate the confidence of this man dancing without music and whatnot. But more importantly, hello, can I hear myself on Twitch? I can I hear myself on YouTube? I can as well, which means that everything is working, which means that I can get flashbanged by my webcam. Webcam, where are you? There, misplaced webcam. Kind of grayed out webcam. I mean, I guess it works with my shirt. Well, why not? And transition. There you go. Hello, and welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well. I apologize for the late start. I am tired, as always. Very tired. But, you know, we'll do what we can with what we have. And, let me see this. Let me see my chat. First and foremost, we have Mihai, who redeemed the first for the 6th time. Congratulations, Mihai, and hello to you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. And then second, we have Chip the second, as usual, making his own username proud, somehow, by being second for the 24th time already. Congratulations to you, Chip. And hello, Swevy, and hello, Kuhani. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I do apologize for the late start to the stream. I was asleep because why the fuck not? I just slept like 7 hours, I think, or something like that. So yeah, and thank you, Chip. Thank you very much for the resubscription for 1 month. Well, no, that's but you've been subscribed for 15 months, but you know, it's written first, resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 15 months. Like I said, I am barely waking up. So things are slow to process in my brain. But I do thank you for the support for these 15 months indeed, already 15 months. Almost a year and a half, right? A year and a half would be what, 18 months, I think? But yeah, almost a year and a half already that you've been subscribed to the channel, and I think about as much for how long you've been following the channel as well. So you've been here for quite some time, and you've been highly consistent, which is quite impressive as well. On being on stream, on being second every time. Although technically speaking, you are being first, but we won't mention that. But you know what I mean. Anyway, I do thank you, and I do appreciate the support for this long. It is very nice of you, and I thank you. Fun fact, incense? Incense? Okay, there is no in. Since Cyberpunk 2077 takes place only 9 to 10 months after Edgerunners, you can actually find the place where Kiwi died. Kiwi. Oh, right, Kiwi. Yeah, no, sorry. I was on Kiwi's stream yesterday, so different Kiwi, you know? And I was like, wait, Kiwi died? What happened to her? I thought she was live today. No, wrong Kiwi. Right, I forgot the hacker girl who betrayed the team. And there's still blood on the dumpster on the place where she died. That's sad. That's sad. Because at the end of the day, I still liked Kiwi, the character from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I mean, she did betray the team and whatnot, but I still liked her well enough, you know? In terms of personality at the very least, outside of the whole betrayal thing. The whole betrayal is not that great. But I suppose it kind of fits the world of Cyberpunk. You can never really trust anyone, not fully, right? Which is kind of a sad world, to be honest, but it is the world that we are exploring. And speaking of Cyberpunk, I've noticed once again that there were some what do you call that? Some stuttering issues on the stream, at least on the VOD. No one mentioned anything on stream, I think, maybe, I don't remember. But I did notice that, and I have done some more testing. The problem is that I cannot reproduce the problem when I'm not streaming, when I'm just recording with all of my apps on and etc. And I'm just recording on OBS, driving around town and whatnot. The problem does not happen at all. And I don't really know why. So it's kind of weird, but it is what it is. So I need to do more testing on stream. Obviously, we're not going to do that today. We'll do that on Saturday. Because yes, this week I've decided that we'll have a double episode of Cyberpunk 2077, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. Just so we can progress a bit further into the story, the main storyline. But also because I'd like to start exploring things like all the fixes around town. Because yesterday I was driving around, not yesterday, a couple of days before, when I was testing these things, I was driving around and a bunch of new fixes started calling me. Obviously, I'm going to roll back to the save that we made the last time we played on stream. So we're gonna ignore the things that I heard. I didn't really pay attention, to be honest. I didn't really pay attention to what they were saying. But yeah, there are a bunch of fixes. There are a bunch of, what do you call that, of characters to meet, etc. outside of the main storyline. And I'd like to start, well, getting into that as well. Especially because, like, the storyline kind of feels like we need to be in a hurry, but at the same time, I do want to explore things. And more importantly, I don't want the same thing as what happened with Expedition 33. I loved my playthrough of Expedition 33. The only thing is that I feel like we should have explored the map and the side mission and the side content sooner. We should have done that sooner and not do one huge block of exploration and side content during several streams right before the main storyline ending. I think I should have dispatched these things more throughout the playthrough. That's my bad. I should have thought about that sooner. Now it is done, but we can learn about the experience and try to do something a bit better for Cyberpunk and weave in both main storyline content and side stuff, so that there isn't like just one huge chunk. Because at some point, like, I didn't exactly lose the plot of the story for Expedition 33, but there was a bit of a disconnect, emotionally speaking, just because it happened so long ago, right? It took us like 3 weeks or a month of side content before we went back to the main storyline. To be fair, Act 3 of Expedition 33 is a bit weird, right? It's like the length of each act is a bit weird, so there was that to take into account. But I will try to do something different for Cyberpunk 2077. That being said, I have no idea how many acts there are in Cyberpunk 2077, and I don't know if it shares a similar structure to Expedition 33. Hopefully not. Also, you can go to the cemetery and find David and Rebecca's grave. There is a cemetery in game. We can check that out later on. But I will ask you to, if you want me to check out some things in Cyberpunk 2077, please wait for the day that I'm actually streaming Cyberpunk 2077. Because when you tell me things like this, like today, when we are not going to play Cyberpunk, we are on Wuthering Waves today. The thing is, I'm most likely going to forget. And more importantly, it's not like I can ask you for details right now because I can't check out the map, I can't check out anything. So if you want me to check out specific things in game, please wait for days when I'm actually streaming the game, because otherwise, at some point, like some of the information will probably remain in my brain, but not a whole lot, unfortunately. So yeah, I kind of need you to wait until then. And same thing, I saw a message at some point, Mihai, that you sent about Rebecca's shotgun, and you sent it in the Discord server. Again, I don't mind it, it's just that it would be better to wait on for the day that I'm actually streaming it, and just saying it in chat. But you know, that way we can actually do that when we are in the game. Not telling you to check them out, just giving you some interesting facts. Yeah, but you know that I do want to check them out, you know? How I run around and try to read every goddamn piece of paper that exists within a game. So if there are interesting places to be found in the game, I do want to check them out. But the problem is I can't, because I don't know what they are, and more importantly, if you tell me about them several days in advance, I am most likely going to forget. D20, let the deciding games begin. Inferior or equal to 10, I will grab the table. Superior or equal, superior, sorry, to 10, I will grab the new PC case. First to 10 points, landing naturals will be automatically decided. And table is 1-0, table is 2-0. Chat can roll, by the way. Just make sure you all don't spam it too much. Let me see, how can I contribute? A D20 for Chip. Did I write that right? There you go. Let's see what happens. 7. I believe that's a 3-0 for the table, right? If I'm not mistaken. A 3-0 for the table. I kind of feel like my dice, again, I do swear that my dice is, the dice command is not rigged or anything, but I do feel like we're really unlucky. A lot of us, mostly you guys, because I don't bet as much as you guys do, but most of you guys, when you bet, you tend to lose your bet, and it's something, right? Wait, what is the command for that? No, yes, it would be rank loss, I think. Is it the right command? Yes, it is. The loss leaderboard. Chip is first with 215 losses. Oh, God. And yep, okay. Why did you have to do that, Swivy? Why the rank bonk? Yes, I may or may not be second in bonks. Although Deidre is first, which is, well, it's not exactly surprising. If you want your own stats, it would be my stats, Chip. Because like I said, for the stats command, now it's, what do you call that? Yeah. What you have to type is the other following words after stats. So like, exclamation mark stats, whatever you want, and then well, yeah, you can do it like that. It would be my stats for yourself. You can either look, because the way Chip did it, exclamation mark stats bonk at Chip the second, that is how you can look at anyone's stats. My stat, your stat, anyone. If you want your own stats, it would be exclamation mark my stats space whatever you want. Oh wait, why do you not recognize me? I should not be excluded. I removed myself from the exclusion. Wait, why is it not working anymore? Oh, it's because you little... You know what? You know what? Swivy for trolling me. There. You shall be bonked. There you go. Get bonked for the troll. God damn it. Yeah, because for me, I see no difference between lowercase I and uppercase I and lowercase L. At least not with the font that I'm using, unfortunately. Wait, there was a message somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm level 35 and I haven't started the down on the street quest yet. I don't know what that is. Oh, the one where it says meet with Takemura. My body, cyberware, and weapons are all tier 4. Yeah. Also, my street cred is level 50. Yeah, that's because you have the luxury of being able to play whenever you want. You guys voted for me not to be able to do that. I blame you guys. You guys voted for me not to play off stream, to level up and things like that. So we will be doing everything on stream. And you can only blame yourself for that, or thank yourself for that, if that is actually what you wanted to see. Jesus, close call. Yeah, I saw a 2 and wasn't there a 3 at some point earlier, Chip? I think, maybe? Oh no, there was a 19, my bad. Where did I see a 3 then? Did I hallucinate that? Like I said, I may be tired, so maybe I'm hallucinating things. And a happy lurking to you, Swivy. Now then, we shall launch the game after a relatively short yapping session, I know. But we started the stream late, and no, before anyone asks, I am not going to end stream later than the usual, because, well, midnight is still midnight for me, so that won't change. And another 19, Chip, congrats! But that is 4-1 for the table versus the... Wait, 4-2? Oh right, no, the table is inferior to 10, right? And hello gamer, welcome to the stream, I hope you're doing well. And welcome in because you've arrived at the perfect time, since I am launching the game and we are about to continue the story. And you know what, today I was hoping that we could finish the story in one go, even though there is a fair decent amount of story to go through. And I was like, maybe we can cut the just yapping session short and launch the game and be a bit quieter than the usual. Yeah, well, but my sleep schedule decided otherwise, I suppose. It is what it is. It's okay, well, I didn't plan on not sleeping well, but I did plan 2 separate streams to finish the Wuthering Waves storyline, just to be safe. And it turns out it was the right thing to do. And why does Wuthering Waves have an update now? Seriously? I did my dailies today, and there was no update to be done. Well, no, never mind. There was already an update today, but I guess they added another update. Oh, yeah, by the way, I may or may not have already... what would you call that? Oh, seriously, I have to restart my game? Oh my god. Wuthering Waves and its updates where you have to restart the game entirely. What a pain. Yes, what I was going to say is that I may or may not have explored. I have built my Yap Xuanling. New Yap has been built all the way up to level 90. I've collected everything that I could collect. I'm not at 100% in every region, just because the few things that I have left are either directly locked because of the main quest, or they are exploration. There is one exploration quest that is actually locked behind the main quest. So I'm still locked because of the main quest, but, you know, in a different way. So I couldn't do everything over the weekend. But I did progress quite a bit, and I will say the mechanisms in the Mengzhou region, in the Xuanfang Hold region, are truly beautiful in my opinion. I genuinely really like the aesthetic of it all and the movement. You know, it often reminds me of what would you call that? Of Iron Man's suits. You know, in the Iron Man movies, though the way each piece and gear is moving together, etc. It's really satisfying to watch. like the suicide and cyber psychosis long ago. I have no idea what they are. They're so strong. So I unlocked a chip that allows me to turn my HP into RAM every 10 HP is on RAM. And because I got the cyber... can just spam suicide and cyber psychosis. Brother, you give me too much information about Cyberpunk when I've barely explored anything, so most of the things you say, I have no idea what they mean. I don't know what suicide and cyber psychosis are. I'm assuming they are hacks that make the enemy commit suicide and cyber psychosis, but too much. It's too much information. I get that you're excited because we started a playthrough and you want to share your knowledge about the game, but there is a level. There is a level, man. It's too much. And on top of that, the problem is that because you tell me all of these things, I don't get to discover them directly in game because I've already heard about all of them. So calm down the amount of information, please. Anyway, on top of that, today is not a Cyberpunk day. Today is a Wuthering Waves day. And since I have already launched the game, transition. There you go. Abrupt transition as always. But I have my chat, I have everything there. And as you can see, we are with old Yap Yap.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I feel like my own Yap Yap was better than this.
Let's reach farther destinations
never mind.
together.
Why doesn't she have anything on her? No. I had built her. What happened? Yeah, see, I have aero damage. Well, they're not great, but huh. I know for a fact that I had built her because I used her in endgame content. Huh. I don't really know what happened. What happened there? Is trial Yap Yap. This one is trial Yap Yap with 62/164, which is not great. Let's be honest. But more importantly, would you call that? Apparently, I stripped my own Yangyang because right now my own Yangyang, this is mine, and she's at 5/150, which means that she basically has no echo whatsoever, and that's on me. But I don't know what happened. Because I know like I said, I know for a fact I had built her, but I must have changed some things, I guess. Wait, let me check all of my characters' builds. By the way, I still am on the usual, this thing, Havoc Eclipse set, unfortunately. I have farmed this one, what is it called? Song of Feathered Trace. I have farmed this new set. But I still don't have a complete piece. Right now, these are all crit rate. I want crit damage. I do have... I have one Havoc damage, etc. So, like, since I don't have a complete set, I'm missing 2 pieces, basically, to go 5 piece on her signature set. For now, I'm still on Havoc Eclipse just because, well, I don't really have a choice. So, you know, we'll do things once we get... Once I get the pieces. The problem is I no longer have any kind of material to level up shit. You know what? Let me see that. Yeah, sure. Upgrade. As you can see, I have 3 tubes. I have 3 tubes and nothing else because I've used. I think I've used maybe 100 of these tubes, if not more, and it still wasn't enough to get her a full set. But over time, I will manage to get a full set for her. It's just gonna take a bit of time and patience, I suppose. And like I've mentioned, I have explored the region. So 80% here, 75, 100, 96. There are some things, unfortunately, that I can't explore. Like for instance, this thing, the auto casket. I can't do it because it's near the main quest, and it's actually locked. There is nothing that I can do there. And like, for instance, the 75% in the Western Fang Peaks is because there is apparently some kind of exploration quest, this thing. But when you go and try to do this exploration quest, it tells you to finish the main quest first. So unfortunately, I have been locked by the game. But to be fair, it's probably because we didn't do a whole lot in terms of the story last time because of all the pulls we did between pulling for Yap Yap. But we also pulled... who did we pull? I think we pulled Enigma for Chip as well, maybe? Or was it a separate day? I don't remember. But anyway, now today we can finally continue and witness the transformation of our beautiful Yap Yap. Cyber says quick hack makes the enemy go berserk. If they're alone, makes them shoot themselves in the head. Ah, so it's basically the same as the suicide one, but better, because if they're not alone, they can actually attack other people, I guess. Can I roll around in there? Oh yes, I can! More interactive thingies. Environment from Kuro. From Kuro. Kind of useless, but we appreciate it. And I will grab all the tentacles, because why not? Or probably you threw the echoes on other characters. Probably, maybe, yes. I genuinely don't know what happened to my own Yap. Yap Yap. I might have stolen some things from her, because at some point I did stop using her, just because, well, I was using different teams that she didn't fit in. She didn't fit into those teams, so it didn't really make sense to force her in there, right? So it could be that I stole her equipment. I'll try to give her something again. But it might take some time, because I saw that there was some drip marketing for a character. I forgot their name, but it is an upcoming character for 3.6, I would assume. Now, I don't know anything about this character. I don't even remember the name, like I said. But, as I've mentioned, Yap Yap, new Yap Yap doesn't have a best-in-slot second character, right? She doesn't have a best-in-slot sub-DPS. I'm going to assume that the new character that was dripped might be that. Might being the very much operative term. Or maybe it will be a second character in the patch that will be the best-in-slot for new Yap. Other than Suisui. Suisui is going to be the healer of the group. She's going to be the support to her sister. But we are still missing a second best-in-slot. So we do have Rebecca, right? Or even Linnae. But we still need a proper... a proper best-in-slot sub-DPS support, and I'm assuming it will come in the next patches or patch. Qing Xiao, is that how you pronounce her name? Qing Xiao? But she's very pretty. She's blue. I like her color. She's very blue, and that makes me happy. How much frame rate gonna eat with my RAM on those leaves graphic? I think you can turn it off. Maybe? Let me check for you just in case. Just so your computer doesn't die instantly. No, it should be in here, maybe. Global filter. He's saying, yeah. Maybe you can't turn it off. Oh, I think it's this thing. Physics-based animation, maybe, no? I don't really see a difference between the two things. Enables physics-based simulation for certain characters' clothing and hair accessories. I don't know. I don't know what this thing is. Never mind. I don't even see the difference. There you go, Chip. It's right here. In interactive environment, and you can turn it off. You can turn it off if you want. Tia Sing. Oh no, Tsing Chao or Tsing Xiao? Because we have the Xiao of Xiao, you know, our short king, and it's supposed to be Tsing. I guess maybe like... Yeah, but even Xing... Yeah, because we have Chi-Chi, for instance, right? So it should be a Chi, not a Tsi. But maybe it depends on what dialect or what language from China you're using. right? Like between Mandarin and Cantonese, or a third one potentially, because I remember a conversation with Suisui mentioning that there are plenty more languages in China. I don't know, I'm not yeah, no. I thank you for trying to help me out figure out the proper pronunciation for the character's name. But that do be complicated, not gonna lie. My Yap Yap was very giving with her echoes. In the first 10 minutes I got 4 out of 5 with double crits and moderate high rolls. Ah, well, you know what they say, moderate is not enough, you need to have high rolls, right? Although I say that, but I don't have high rolls either, so I do understand. Imagine the next roll will be a natural. It would be funny. Wait, can I do it, Chip? Can I do the next roll just to see? Just to see. Will you do that? Okay, you asked for it. Will you do the honors? Yes, let us see. What happens then? No, it's a 6. So that means the table wins, right? Too bad. It would have been very funny if it was one of the net rolls, either 1 or 20. And hello Zenny, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well and thank you for the hydrate. Oh boy. Talk to Mengzhou and gain access to a cloud ride. Oh, is that the, would you call that the motorcycle? I kind of already have it, but okay. Oh, and by the way, remember this woman, right? Remember this this beautiful and cute woman, and very strong woman because she's a soldier as well. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna say that something bad is going to happen to her. I believe her name is Yangyang, I think, if I recall correctly. Unfortunately, I can't see it. But yes, she's an NPC. She's very well detailed for an NPC, and that does remind me of Avidius. So I'm very scared for this lady. I hope she's okay, man. She seems like a nice character, you know. I'm ordering the table now, I guess. Have you found a table that you were interested in the first place?
I was expecting you. Hand me your terminal. I'll grant you access to the cloud ride.
Bro has been waiting for me for the past, what, 4 days, I think?
It's a joint project of Mengzhou's Huashu Academy and the Ministry of Development. Leaves any glider in the dust. If you're heading to the camp, there's a side path nearby. The eastern Xuan peaks are treacherous, and the disorienting fog hangs thick through much of it. Be careful.
See, this thing. I can't do it. The game refuses to allow me to do this thing. I think it's the last one. It's a minigame. You know the crane minigame? The crane where in arcades and whatnot, you often see that in anime. But the crane that drops down, you try to grab a plushie, or more often than not, you grab nothing because the game is rigged against you. Well, they implemented that directly into Wuwa, and thankfully the crane actually works quite well. I will say that. The crane actually works quite well in this minigame, so it's a pretty nice thing.
First, I need to get a sense of the terrain. Better find a vantage point.
Oh.
Against the winds.
Oh. I thought I would need the motorcycle to use these points, but I guess I don't. Huh. That's interesting. That's interesting. She's on a 73 to 76 crit ratio. Her echo set gives her 20. I don't remember why, but maybe she gives herself some crit rate as well. Because on Pridewind they recommend not going over 65. If you have her signature set, do not go above 65 crit rate, 65% crit rate on new Yap Yap, because she's going to fill out the rest herself, either through her echo or through something else. Well, both, I believe, but that was the recommendation. So just so you know, you are over-critting, unfortunately. Yeah, I found the table for the past week or so whilst browsing for the new PC case. Okay. May I ask, how much does it cost, Chip? Out of curiosity. Because I was, I kind of wanted a standing desk as well for a time. But then I realized with the cables it would be kind of a pain to arrange. And it would probably be expensive. I mean, it depends. Is it like a standing desk like that is constantly standing, or does it have a motor to allow you to go up and down depending on your need? And hello Sparta, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. DJ Zandara didn't disappoint, that's all I have to say. Congratulations on your Himeko Nova. I hope you have fun playing with her. I'm still waiting. I've seen her. I did my dailies today in Honkai Star Rail and I wanted to pull for her, but I can't. I have to wait for stream. And that will most likely happen on Friday. But for now, we are not we're not with Mother today. We are with the mother of pigeons. Wrong mother. Not the mother of coffee, but the mother of pigeons. A mother nonetheless, you know.
That path over there should avoid most of the auto puppets. Worth taking a look. With every meeting... Over there, rogue auto puppets. They're really closing in. I have to move faster. This must be the disorienting fog that Warden mentioned. Visibility's too low. I'll have to find a way around.
I may or may not have gone through the disorienting fog because of
inevitable parting.
Because of exploration.
Let's not dwell on it.
It does have a control/motor to adjust with the height. Oh, and is it expensive? Because I didn't really look into standing desks a whole lot, especially because my desk is not that old. It's like, what, 8-10 years old, I think, maybe less? I don't remember. And it works fine. I mean, it's a desk. It's a normal desk. It's not a standing desk whatsoever. But also, like, I have no problems on that, so I'm just like, why bother spending more money? But I'm curious if you don't mind sharing the price. I see a reference with the camera pan. Yeah, when you get the to the high point and find the eagle perched up there, I do remember, and it was nice. It was nice. I mean, to be fair, Wuthering Waves has a lot of references, right? Let me bring out my currency converter. Yeah, right, I forgot about that. Yeah, the currency might be a bit... yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Chip. And hello there, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I got an upgrade for my internet. 10 megabytes per second more. So now sitting at 20. You know what? That's not too bad. I have seen worse. I have seen worse. I remember when I used to play Counter-Strike, that was like 15 years ago, to be fair. So fiber optic connections were not exactly, you know, all the rage yet. We were still, like, the best connections we had back then were ADSL, I believe is the same words or acronym in English. But I remember a friend who I played with on Counter-Strike, and he was from Iran. And he had like a... I think he had a 256 kilobyte per second connection. Either 256 or 512. I don't remember, but you know... that type of connection is... is not good. Especially for a competitive FPS game.
That must be the garrison camp Liang Yu mentioned. Looks like there are still soldiers there. I need to make haste.
What is this? Oh, right. Oh, right. I forgot this menu exists. Well, I guess I have to follow this path, right? Probably. I would assume. Am I supposed to do something? To help the villagers of Xuanling village evacuate, Yangyang offers to scout the eastern Xuan peaks. Okay. Well, let us scout. Optional, use the cloud thing.
The cloud ride.
Oh
it's
god.
easier to handle than I expected.
Oh right, I suppose
She
for
said
her
we'd
it's the
love
first
this.
time.
I wonder if she made it out safely. I'd best hurry.
Right, we've been used to driving around in these motorcycles, but for Yap Yap, this is the first time, right? I forgot about that. Probably was 512. Probably, yeah. Not gonna lie, it was, like I said, 15 years ago, so I don't fully remember every detail of it. But yeah, it was a terrible connection that he had. Ranging from about $50 to $160. Really? Huh. That is much cheaper than what I had anticipated. Interesting.
Beware, auto puppets. Not many of them. I might be able to end this quickly.
Can I, though? Ouch.
Serenade!
Because I kind of feel alone.
Storm, hear my command!
Where's my sister when I need her, you know? I suppose we still have, what, a few weeks before she arrives? He dead? He dead, yay. What? Can't use the function? Why not? Bruh. Well, I guess no more motorcycle for me. What is this? Why
Speeding
not?
up.
A leaf? Sure, we'll grab the leaf as well, because why not? Told the technician I'd be happy just having the 10, but he insisted because the tower is right there, and for the same price, getting the 20. Only took 15 years. At least it finally happened, right? That being said, it's cool that the technician would tell you that for the same price you can get more, right? Because not everyone would have said so. Some people would have just said, yeah, sure, I'll do what you ask of me, and that's about it. I don't need to use her, her liberation. Did it just say goddamn? Gotta feel like that's what I heard. Oh god. You guys, yeah, no, you don't seem to be okay.
Those are Xuanfang Wardens, Liangyu scouts. This must be them. No sign of life.
Yeah, usually when there is no sign of life, that means you're not doing okay, huh?
Speeding up. Engaging them would cause too much noise. Need to find another way.
Ah. It's too bad, I kind of wanted to fight them, but I guess the game tells me not to. Oh god, that's more corpses. Okay, game, I get it. People are dying around here. The game, I think, is preparing us for Liangyu dying as well.
Up.
Probably. Can I grab the motor? No, I can't grab the motorcycle. Ah, well. The tank realized who he was dealing with, as everybody else he does or work for has zero clue. At least I have an inkling about tank. I mean, in my opinion, it truly... What do you mean I'm leaving the quest area? I'm literally going where you were telling me to go, game.
Speeding up.
What's wrong with this game, man? And look at how beautiful this game is, by the way. Because I did a quest today called the Bucket List, and it was about a robot in Lahairoi. I finally did that one. And at the end of the quest, I'm not going to spoil the world quest. It was a beautiful, very sad quest. Very unnecessarily sad. They didn't need to make a quest like that, but they did anyways, and it was nice. But still, at the end, the view that you reach at the end of the quest is truly magnificent, I will say. And by the way, Deidra, did I say hello to you properly? If I didn't, hello to you and welcome to the stream.
Halt!
I hope you're doing well.
Who goes there? Identify yourself.
My name is Yap Yap. Yangyang gives the guards a quick briefing.
So Watcher Liangyu sent you to map a route. Good. We've been waiting a long time.
Also, I found scouts along the way. They're already...
I see. Thank you for telling me. They were long overdue, so I feared as much.
I don't know who she is, but she's cute.
No time to lose. We must send word to Liangyu immediately. Good work. The camp is just ahead. I'll find you a place to rest.
Avoiding otter puppets and tacit discords along the way, Yangyang reaches a temporary camp near Xuanfeng Hall. I see. Very well. I can't wait for Yap Yap 2-second slot support to release. At the moment she does decent damage but with Rebecca, but compared to my other characters, it feels like I'm slapping an enemy with a wet baby napkin when using Yap Yap 2. Really? I'm wondering then if you're not doing something wrong with your Yap Yap 2. Because she's already quite strong. She's already quite strong, so yeah. If you feel like you're slapping them with a baby napkin, that there might be something wrong with the way you're performing the rotation or something like that. Anyway, he's gonna dip out now. Hey, good night to you, Chip. Oh, and by the way, I missed a message from you earlier. The $50 range is a bit of a gamble on the quality. Yeah, I would assume so. But a good night to you, Chip. Thank you for being here. Thank you once again for the subscription. I really appreciate it. And I wish you sweet dreams of Himeno, aka Himeko Nova. Sweet dreams of Mother of Coffee, and the Mother of Pigeons. You know what? Sweet dreams of both of them. Because why not? Both mothers can be there. So sweet dreams of Himeko and Yap Yap. And Soy, because why not? Nah, Himeko can final lecture. Chip, you're gonna get bonked. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that because I haven't done the news story yet, right? And I don't want to... you can't jinx us, Chip. You can't jinx us. I don't want Himeko to what you call that? To die once more, you know? I'll curse Himeko. Oh, because Himeno is a character in Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I do remember. And she did die in 2 episodes. That is very true. I suppose so. Well, I hope that wasn't... You know what? I will bonk myself for that. I didn't think about that. I forgot about that character. I'm not exactly a huge fan of what you call that? Of Chainsaw Man, so I kind of forgot. I did watch the anime, the first season. I believe there was a movie as well, but I didn't watch the movie. Let me I'm Bina bonking myself just because the bonk is on cooldown for now. But Chip, don't you dare curse our dear mother. Well, at least she will keep living in my account when I pull for her. At least there is that. Sweet dreams of Asad Pramad, Sparta. Why do you wish Chip some nightmares there? Nope, I'm performing her rotation just right. Then I don't know what to tell you because, yeah, she should be strong. Just like basically Hyuki on release, but without Lucilla. With Lucilla, Hyuki is even stronger, obviously, but she should be basically quite similar to that. So I don't know what to tell you if she's not performing well. Did you think of... did you forget to level up her talents or something like that? Because I genuinely don't know why you would think that she's not strong compared to other characters. She should be. Would you recommend the Chainsaw Man movie? Yeah, I've heard it was pretty good, but yeah, I have a hard time watching movies for some reason, and it's very stupid. I've seen memes about that, not Chainsaw Man, but about the not watching movies, in the sense that, like, for some reason, I have a hard time sitting myself down for an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours to watch a full movie, but I can watch several episodes of an anime in the span of an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours. For some reason, watching several episodes of an anime is less of a problem than watching one movie for me. And maybe it's because I know that technically speaking, I can stop at any point when I'm watching the episodes. Whereas for a movie, you kind of want to watch it in one go. I personally don't really like watching movies in 2 parts, 3 parts, or whatnot. The one exception, I guess, would be Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League, because it was in 4 or 5 acts, I don't remember. And like the acts were, it kind of felt like 4 one-hour episodes. So I guess that that is kind of an exception. But usually I try not to divide these things. So yeah, I have a hard time watching movies. So it is what it is. But I hope one day I will take the time to actually watch it, because it does sound interesting. Asad Pramad is like Sparkle. He can be whoever you want. Yeah, and there is a reason why I don't like either of them. Because of who they are originally. I like giving people nightmares. Why? What did Chip ever do to you, Sparta? But I'm fine with him as a Ryusuke. Well, I'm not, because he did take Himiko's dad's place, and he killed her father. Her OG father, even though he was an absentee father, still didn't deserve to die for it. Maybe my other characters are too strong and I got too used to that. For the funny answer, sure, yes. For the real answer, I'm still very confused as to how you would think that Yangyang is not strong enough. Because like I said, she should be strong enough. She's already considered a tier 0 character in on Pridewood's tier list, for instance. But more importantly, she's a character that just released. And other than Zani, and even then for Zani, as long as you had Phoebe when she released, you were fine. But other than Zani, Kuro has been quite consistent at making characters strong right on release. And then they might even get stronger afterwards. So for me, it's very confusing that you would say that Yap Yap is not strong at all, because like you said, what? That you feel like she's slapping them with a baby's napkin. That to me makes no sense. So there has to be something wrong, either in the statement itself, or in something on your account or your rotation or something, because Yap Yap should be strong. I've been playing her and I'm not even on the right set, and she's already quite strong, even though I don't have her signature set. So again, like I said, very confused about that. But my headcanon for shapeshifting characters is that they want to be loved as their original appearance, but then we got a problem with Asad Pramad. I mean, for a lot of other shapeshifting characters in other media, in other anime, video games and whatnot, it can be true what you said, Deidra. Asad Pramad is a different beast altogether. He's a problem through and through. A copy of a research report, Southern Yuan Hills, minor rogue auto puppets and tacit Discord activity detected. All personnel from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs have withdrawn into Xuanfeng Hold. No one left behind. Conclusion, medium threat. The southern mountain gate connects to the Dreaming Cavern which leads into Jinzhou. With Mengzhou City Hall still silent, we need to assess whether crossing the gate to request reinforcements from Jinzhou is feasible. Western Fang Peaks, large-scale rogue auto puppets presence confirmed. The status of the production lines inside the Skyworks is completely unknown. All Ministry of Development artisans have been evacuated. Conclusion, extreme threat. Unclear whether the rogue auto puppets will use the production lines to self-replicate. Requires immediate investigation. Eastern Shuan Peaks. Minor rogue auto puppet and tacit Discord activity. Additionally, the composition of the disorienting fog around Fog Veil Pagoda has changed. It now disrupts human senses and appears to be spreading outward. Conclusion, high threat. All personnel are strictly prohibited from approaching Fog Veil Pagoda or its surrounding areas. We must organize the immediate evacuation of the neighboring Xuanling village to Xuanfeng Hall. Yeah, like I said, I may or may not have already been in the Fogvale Pagoda. I think that would be the place, right? Where is it? I mean, I've been to this area, for sure. Oh yeah, no, Fogvale Pagoda. Yeah, I have been there. Wait, what are these things? Oh right, these are robots from the other exploration quest. And this is where you have Denia's tactical hologram. So that's why I've been to this place, I suppose. I did do Denia's hologram, except for the last difficulty, just because I was too lazy. That is kind of annoying, so I kind of gave up. I did it, I tried it once, I died, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm out of here. Oh, and by the way, I am getting ready. As you can see from all the exploration and the quests and whatnot that I did, I managed to scrounge up 6,000 astrite. So I am getting ready. So we have 37 pulls here. We should have about 20 here. So wait, I said what, 37? That would be 57. Plus 9, that would be 66 pulls, right? So by the time, in 14 days, by the time Suisui drops, we should have enough to at least get to pity, to max pity, I mean. Then it will all depend on whether or not we win or lose the 50-50, of course. I can't wait for you to play HSR. That will have to wait until Friday, I'm afraid. But we will start on Friday, and we will start by pulling Mother. We are on a guaranteed, but still. I will not get Eidolons on Mother yet, because number one, because she just dropped, she's going to be strong enough. And number two, I do want to pull for Rin Tosaka and potentially her Light Cone, although I will take my sweet time to pull for both. And I might pull for Robin, Robin SP, I forgot her actual name. Get her Light Cone, Himiko's, oh yeah, no, that's planned. I have like over 200 pulls saved, and we are on a guaranteed, because when I tried, when I tried to get Eidolons on Finon and Cyrene, I lost my 50-50 to old Himiko. So we are on a guaranteed for new Himiko, so we'll be fine. We'll get both her and her Light Cone. Well, I guess her Light Cone might not be a guaranteed. I suppose there is that. But yeah, I will be, what do you call that? I will be able to do that. Rin, you can wait on, but you'll want for Archer. Yeah, but I also can't wait too long. I need to do 200 pulls during the next patch, no matter what, because that means that I can get a free Light Cone for Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh is given for free. And I would like to get his Light Cone for free as well, you know, by pulling on other things. So no matter what, I will be doing 200 pulls during this patch. The question is, how exactly do I dispatch them pulls? We'll see. But I do want to guarantee myself the Light Cone before the promotion is over. You can pick between Gilgamesh or Archer. Yeah, you can. And the same thing is true for the Light Cone. Once you reach 200 pulls, you can also pick between Gilgamesh's Light Cone or Archer's Light Cone. But since I already have both Archer and his Light Cone, I'm going to pick Gilgamesh both times. Hope they rerun Cypher or Ashvale. Wait, no, we already know. Let me check my notes. I did make a video about it, but I forgot. Right, I may have already put that away. Yes, I did. Projects, YouTube, recap notes, HSR 4.4. For the banners, we have Himiko Sparksy, Dunhung, Permenso Terre, Evernight in the first phase, Saridra, Anaxa, Aventurine in the second phase. That would be how it is. Deidara. So no Cypher or Ashvale this patch. Archer is objectively stronger, see his eidolons. Yeah, but you know I don't care about that. I just want Gilgamesh for completion's sake, and because I have watched the Fate Unlimited Blade works. I don't really like him as a character. He's kind of an asshole. But I still want him for what do you call that? What's the word? For collection's sake. Well, Gil, you will have no light cone then. Yeah, you don't have to pull for the light cone. On top of that, you don't have Saber, do you? Because Saber is kind of she's not a must for Gilgamesh, but she will make his team way stronger, in my opinion. And fair enough, just saying, yeah, no. Out of all the, well, we don't have the numbers for Gilgamesh yet, but out of the Fate collaboration, Archer has been the strongest compared to Saber, definitely. Saber is Gilgamesh's driver. Yeah, pretty much, but she also dishes out quite a bit of damage herself. Well, with Yap Yap too, I play her, first I go over... Oh god, you're gonna give me the entire rotation. And then switch to Rebecca, get the stuff from her shotgun. Do the all, switch to Yap Yap, use her skill, hold NA. Skill again, hold NA. Then her burst and repeat. There should be more basic attacks in there, as far as I'm aware. In order to get rid of her melody, you're supposed to do some basic attacks. I don't think her regular hold attack, hold basic is going to be all that great. But otherwise, yeah, of course, you hold NA when you perform the enhanced basic. But again, I hold NA and it gets rid of her melody rather fast. Yeah, but the question is, will that do more damage than doing basic attack? Because there is that to take into account as well in rotations. Sometimes, yes, you might get rid of the melody faster, but will you do the same amount of damage as you would with her attack string? Is a question that I'm asking. It's not, I don't know for a fact. Based on the quest, I will choose if I pull for Himiko Nova. Good luck to you if you do decide to pull for Mother, but I think you should pull for Mother, because she's Mother. I'm aiming for Himiko's light cone now, and then Rin, regardless of who is next in 3.5. I don't know about the reruns for 3.5, but for the new characters, we have Robin SP, who's Remembrance, and we have Elation Event Rin. Elation Event Rin might end up being a shielder or something like that.
Through safely.
But Elation, for some reason, right? I kind of doubt it. It would be too much, what do you call that? It would be too similar to his base kit, but I don't know. We are lacking a sustain for the Elation team, right?
Excuse me, miss. Do you have a rafter kite with you?
No.
If it's not too much to ask, could you let it carry a letter for me? A letter home, to Mengzhou.
Oh, right. What they call kites are the birds. The mechanical birds, my bad.
You mean to...
I've been away from home for many years now. Now Shangfan has fallen into chaos. I may never see my wife and children again. This letter is my last wish. I asked every soldier in the hold, but they all say that under these circumstances, every rafter kite must be reserved for military reports. Please.
That's all right. Give me the letter.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I hope the first thing his family sees is not this letter, but the man himself returning home. Father, Mother, Rover.
Wait. Wait. She's thinking of her family, right? Father, Mother, and then she immediately switches to Rover. Yap Yap. Did you forget? You have a sister! I know the Rover is important to Yap Yap, but goddamn, The fact that she doesn't even say her sister's name or mentions her sister. Yes, she is definitely down bad. Man, poor Suisui.
Sister said she'd come visit Jinzhou soon. If she can't find me, will she worry?
Okay, wait. She did mention the sister, but not in the same sentence.
Maybe I should write down what I've seen here.
Poor Suisui, man.
Nothing else. I can put the clues in order. Perhaps it will help whoever reads it.
She is at the end, yeah. She's the last one to be remembered. Rover comes first. Well, after mother and father, so why not? As much as I'd like to get Gilgamesh, I'm not pulling him. I mean, you might be able to get him later. Do you have Saber, Sparta? Because if you don't have Saber, I don't know if I can recommend Gilgamesh, in all honesty. I feel like it might not be worth it, in my opinion. I think you can still play him, but he's definitely not going to be as strong. So, not really recommended, indeed. That being said, apparently the banners for the Fate collaboration characters are going to stay for a while. Don't know how long, but for a while, that's what they said. So, you might still have a chance if later on you still have some pulls and you have no one that you want to pull for. Honestly, gonna pull Sparksy. I don't have Tribi for Nova Himeko. And I just want my Evanesia's team to be that much stronger, switching Electro MC with Sparksy. Sparksy is definitely good for the Elation team. That being said, Tribi is not really what I would recommend for Himeko Nova. I know Tribi is in the trial of Himeko Nova, but that's not actually the best team for Himeko. The best team for Himeko Nova, as far as I can tell, is Himeko Nova, Sunday, Sparkle, the OG Sparkle, and Dunhung Permensor Tare. That will be her best team for now. In the future it may change, but for now it will be her best team. Because she has two modes, right? Vindication and Decimation? I don't remember which one is which, but basically the mode that she uses when she's with Dunhung and Sunday is better. The mode that she uses when she's with Welt is not as strong for now. Verdict, sorry, not Vindication, my bad. Thank you. Decimation and Verdict, yes. And the one that she uses with the Dunhung and Sunday is better for now. The team with Welt is not that great at the moment, at least not compared to the team I've mentioned. And if you speed tune that team correctly, Sparkle, Sunday, and Dunhung Permensor Tare, you can basically have Himeko's skill assist every single turn, more or less. And, well, that will obviously deal a whole lot of damage. Sunday keep getting overworked. Poor dude. Yep, he does. He definitely does. I mean, he has a very strong kit. He has a very strong kit to begin with. Watch Wealth SP making him an over a monster. I hope so. I hope so, Sparta. I hope so. We can only dream, I suppose. But I don't know if we'd get a Wealth SP in this region, you know? Because the thing is not really centered around him a whole lot. That being said, I suppose we didn't need a Remembrance March 7th, right, in Evernight. So it could happen, I guess. I'd get flamed for it, but I also wasn't much of a fan of her gameplay. Who do you mean? Do you mean Himeko Nova, Mihai? I mean, I get that to each their own, right? We all have different preferences. Yeah, Himeko Nova? I personally like it quite a lot, but again, like I said, we each have our own preferences. Right about Xuanling Village and the Rafter Kite.
Since entering the land of Xuanfang, I have been set upon by both auto puppets and Tessa discords. For what cause I was targeted, I cannot say. But the Xuanfang wardens pulled me from the brink, and that is how I came to Xuanling Village. Somewhere along the way, a mechanical bird began to follow me. The locals call it a rafter kite. They say it was modeled after a spirit bird that once dwelt in Xuanfang. It is remarkably clever. Now and then, it seems to lead me to places, almost like a real living bird.
Right about Liang Yu.
In Xuanling village, I met Liang Yu. She is young, yet she already holds the title of Xuan Watcher. She told me of the chaos that has swept across Xuanfang. Her squad mates were slaughtered in a censure court. Something in her reminds me of who I once was. If I can, I will lift some of the weight off her shoulders.
Right about the rogue auto
The
puppets.
auto puppets meant to purge tacit discords have gone rogue. They now attack the people. I can't prove it yet, but something tells me this isn't just a malfunction.
This white thread,
It's
no.
deliberate.
Yes.
Someone's behind it. But Xuanfang Hold's comms have been cut. The wardens are barely holding the line against both auto puppets and tacit discords. No one has the time or strength to find out what's really going on.
Yeah, no, it can't be just a malfunction unless they all receive the same corrupted update. When it is this widespread that so many auto puppets of so many variety of auto puppets are malfunctioning, it's not just a malfunction. It has to be deliberate. And obviously, we have one group of suspects in mind, the usual suspects, right? The Fraxidus. But I guess it's a bit too early to tell that. Weld is next year. Weld has to be next year. Well, he doesn't have to be anything. Hoyoverse can do whatever the fuck they want. But we want him to be next year at the very least, right? And I do agree. I want him to have something as well, right? A storyline dedicated to him. But at the end of the day, Hoyoverse can do whatever they want.
If only I could gather some clues through the streams.
Well, you're welcome to watch my streams, my dear Yap Yap. My VODs are there forever on YouTube side.
Really? None of them managed to...
Hello. Sorry for the bad news.
Yangyang, thanks to you, we slipped past the auto puppets and TDs. We were blessed to make it with no losses.
As long as everyone is safe.
The hold is just ahead. Once we catch our breath, I'll have the guards clear passage and escort everyone inside. As for your case, the commander has been collecting intelligence by Rafter Kite. Once we reach him, we can decide our next steps together.
Understood. And with any luck, Mengzhou may already have reinforcements on the way.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I hope that is the case.
Yeah, now I have a feeling that Mengzhou is not doing so well either. Corrupted like in PGR, puppets equals machines. Yeah, that is more or less the... you could draw an equivalent between the puppets and the constructs in PGR. That being said, I don't know if they are corrupted by the Punishing Grey Raven virus or something. I don't remember the exact name, but I do know that there is a virus spreading in the world of PGR. I don't know if it's the same thing or not in this game. The Hersher of Reason has to show what he can do. No, he doesn't. You're confusing what you want with necessity. It is not a necessity for him to show anything. He could remain a side character forever, if Hoyoverse decides that, because at the end of the day, again, it is their story. So if they don't want to focus on him, for whatever reason it may be, they can choose and decide not to, and they can still produce interesting stories without focusing on him. We, as players who are interested in Quelled, we want it to be true. We want him to be important. That's money left on the table. Not necessarily, because they can come up with better characters, or when I say better characters, I mean more marketable characters that will sell better than he would. That is a possibility as well. So no, again, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Because for the past 4 years, they haven't given us a 3.5, 4 years? I don't remember. 4 years. For the past 4 years, they haven't given us a wealth SP, and the game is doing fine money-wise. So, yeah, it is not a necessity for them. And it is just called the punishing virus, Deidara. Do you know who created the punishing virus? Like, what? Why does it exist? Something very funny. I use character AI because I really like the roleplay, but if you go on there and search Yandere Mommy and filter by popularity, the very top search is an Arlecchino bot. Really? They consider Arlecchino a Yandere? I kind of disagree, personally. Yeah, no, I kind of disagree with that. And humans? Humans? Oh god. Oh, so basically, did humans create an AI that went rogue, and that's the virus, that's the punishing virus? So we basically fucked up. Basically, humans created Skynet, I believe is the name of the, what would you call that? Of the thing in Terminator, I think. The AI that massacres the entire world. They do not consider her yandere. Someone made a bot where she is one. Oh, so basically it's not really Arlecchino. They just gave her Arlecchino's appearance, I guess, or something like that. They just created a yandere bot and called it Arlecchino. But they're not really respecting what the character is supposed to truly be like. Is what I'm understanding of what you're saying.
Next.
What is that? Oh, right, the streams.
How? We should have avoided all of them. Fire the signal! Rally the hold support! They're too fast. There's no time. Battle lines! Cover the civilians! Buy them time to fall back!
That won't hold. We're outnumbered 3 to 1. The line will break.
Yangyu, one of us has to stay behind to hold them off.
Then let me stay.
Liangyu, you are a captain now. Don't lose sight of that. I'll play decoy and draw them away. Trust me, I've done this before.
That's literally how she got into this whole mess in the first place. It's because she was playing decoy and drawing them out to save Qixia.
There are too many for one. If you ask me, we need 3. At least 3.
You! Watch Liangyu. The hold is answering our signal.
Did Gondor answer the call of Huan? I suppose not. Not really.
Liangyu, I'm not making it. Go.
Stay calm, Liangyu. You must stay calm. Make the right call. So everyone gets to...
Wait, by the way, where are our subtitles? I think the game forgot subtitling this. Oh well, it is what it is. Yes, humans wanting to create a 0-point reactor for infinite energy created a virus that corrupted the machines and began to mutate. To corrupt humans as well, oh god. So basically what you're telling me, Deidara, is that we royally fucked up. And hello, Liu Soryu. I hope I'm saying that right, but hello to you and welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Yap Yap is so sweet, I can't. She is very sweet. She's one of the sweetest characters we have in the game. She's very altruistic, is how I'll phrase it.
Yanlang, Mingyu, go to help Yangyang. Everyone else fall back! Stay in formation, fall back as fast as you can!
Yes!
Time to fight? Time to fight, yes.
Please. I need
yes,
to leave these
let me show you
outposts
how
another
I play my Yap Yap.
Total breakdown.
Tempest!
You know what? I didn't play too poorly.
Breakdown.
Hold off. Oh.
Beware.
No one can hold that many alone. Don't let them surround you!
We wardens know these auto puppets better than anyone. There's no way we let a Jinzhou Midnight Ranger bait them off by herself.
You...
It's not exactly a competition, you know. It's more of a surviving thing.
Hey! 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 Ha! Disappearance!
More of them?
Up.
Are you kidding me?
Shape the shapeless!
Okay.
Speeding up.
Honestly, it's not too bad. Oh god, more.
Hostile presence detected.
Yes, you are the hostile presence, you know. I'm just trying to survive here, man.
Total breakdown.
Please.
Am I supposed to just, Am I supposed to just leave them? And, go on my merry way? I don't like that.
Speeding up.
No, no, no. If we are role-playing as Yap Yap, she would not leave them alone. She would help, right?
Please.
There we go. Now we can go. All together. Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
Speeding up.
Never mind. Okay, you come here and
my command.
both of you at once. Come on, we can do this. Can we save our... Okay, I give up. I give up. I don't think we can. We can save them. Okay.
Please.
Well, it's not about saving them per se, but you know.
Hostile presence detected. Threats. Total breakdown.
Shape the shapeless.
What? Oh. What kind of a weapon is that? Kind of looked like a bonk hammer. Not a hammer per se, but...
You! Damn you! Die!
Bonk. But of 3, we lost 1.
It's finally over.
And man, I tried to help, you know. Was that an impact frame? I'm
sorry. If I'd only gotten here a little sooner.
Wait, is she trying to heal him with the wind?
Now you sound just like little Yangyang. I'm alright. Just need to rest. Some rest and I'll be fine. A pity. That boy, Mingyu. Quite a few girls had taken a shining to him.
Ah, so bro was a playboy. Good for him. Well, in the past, I suppose. It's similar to a kanabo. Let me check that out, because I have no idea what that is. Wait, there. Ah, yeah, it kind of looks like that. I will keep calling it a bonk hammer. It's not a hammer, but a bonking stick. You know what? It does look like a bonking stick. Wait, he didn't die, right? He just needed some rest, I think. But never mind, bro died. Oh. I thought he was okay. Well, I guess not. Yeah, at least now he can sleep forever, I guess. Oh god. I was going to say this place looks beautiful. Not anymore.
Where am I? Sonaro. But how did I...
I feel like this place has problems. And a lot of them.
Is it over? Xuanling, tell me. Yuan Fortress, did it stand?
Oh, that's the real bird, not a mechanical one. So this was a long time ago.
I still had things I wanted to say.
And another one dies. I mean, I suppose he was dead for the last, like, what, 200 years or something like that, but still. How many dead people are we going to see in this storyline? Oh boy. Space China is not faring all too well in this game. No.
Are you alright?
I think... I can't feel my legs. Where's everyone?
Don't know. Not many left, I guess. We held off the first wave. But the next one...
Hey... Xuanling... Do you think... we'll win this?
Either way, I'm afraid neither of us will live to find out.
Sad. H. View. As others give their lives in sacrifice, Yangyang fights on to draw the horde away. Then, a song echoes in her ears. And she is pulled into a sonorosphere. Okay. Oh wait, what is... Ah, yeah, no, H does... How do you open that menu again? Because that's the part I don't know. I don't know how to access that menu other than when it pops in with the H button, I suppose. Space China never fares well. Well, I mean, the Luofu did okay. It did have some problems for sure, but it did okay, I think. Right? At the end of the day, we managed to save it. Hopefully we'll manage to save this Space China as well, but, you know, for now it's not looking good.
Xuanling. Are those Xuanling birds? Thank heavens. You didn't all.
Maybe Yap Yap used to be a Xuanling bird in another life, like she reincarnated, kind of like an isekai, except she reincarnated in the same world, and except instead of being a bird, she became a human being with bird-like features.
Go now. The village is already promised me. Go and see if there's still anyone. Take them away. Away from here.
This feels like home PGR. Really? Everything is always burning to the ground and all there is ashes, data. She was already a nice 4-star, but the glow-up is chef's kiss, I would assume, or something along those lines. Yeah, definitely. She looks nice for a 4-star, definitely. But yeah, I do find the color schemes of her 5-star upgrade to be that, an upgrade, a major upgrade. But she didn't start low, she started quite high, and yet she still managed to be even more, right? I really do like her new design. Her animations are good looking, though I have to admit sometimes I get lost in how much she moves, especially in her hold basic attack, one of her special attack. She moves a lot. It kind of reminds me of Chi Yuan, and sometimes I get lost in the space. when playing her, but she's very fun. Exactly, you meet an NPC and it dies later in the next stage. If they stay alive for too long, an NPC, you will start to worry. Well, that's why I'm worried about Liang Yu, sorry. She's an NPC. She's way too detailed for an NPC, so something bad is going to happen to her. Yuan moves a shitload more than Yap Yap 2. Yeah, no, I agree, but it's just a point of comparison. Both of them move too much and end up losing me at some point. At the very least, the one thing I will say is that I don't think I've ever gotten interrupted when playing Yap Yap, whereas Yuan, I did get interrupted. I know in his S1 you get interruption resistance, but feels bad because it fucks up his entire rotation. It's very annoying. You have to be careful when you only have an S0 Yuan.
Why? Why?
Although, I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've played Yuan with Gold Runner because daughter. We have daughter. And we have Linnae, who's hot. And I guess then there is Morinier, but well, I guess Morinier is here for moral support or something. But yeah, I've been playing daughter's team more than I've been playing Gold Runner.
I don't want to die. I can't die! My brothers and sisters, my parents, my wife and children, they're all waiting. Tacit discords! Tacit discords! Those cursed, wretched tacit discords! Killing you 100 times, no, 1,000 times, would never be enough!
I appreciate the voice actor's delivery on these lines.
Speeding up.
Sorry. You know, we see everything in flame and everything is burning down, people are dying. And then when you sprint, you have the cheerful and nice, cute voice of Yap Yap. Speeding up. The contrast is is a bit weird. You okay there, Yap Yap?
First regiment is breached! Second regiment! Hold the line! Do not let tacit discords cross us!
Oh, that's the dude! Right? I think? Maybe not. No, because this is supposed to have happened 200 years ago, so he wouldn't be alive. Well, I guess he just died.
How many battles have been fought in this place? And how many more are still to come?
I mean, you know Yap Yap.
These sounds, they just keep flooding in.
Yap Yap. Is that Liang Yu's song? What are these balls? Oh, sister is alive.
Don't cry. Don't cry. the Xuanling hear your song,
He has beautiful eyes. Both of them do.
then they'll come. They'll come to take you home.
Never mind, sister is no longer alive. Ah, it was perfect until there was a white screen. Why? My eyes. Who that?
Another wave of tacit discords will be here any moment. Good. Then we have arrived at the right time.
Did not expect that voice from Mr. Young Artisan. But once again, I want to appreciate Kuro for their very cinematic-like work. I guess it's kind of hard to express because, like, this was not an actual cutscene, but because it was kind of like presented as in with dialogues and whatnot, you know, and the UI was still present, so it kind of felt like it was just part of the dialogue, but still, you know, it had a cinematic feel, a cutscene feel to it, and it was beautifully shot, in my opinion, like the angles of the camera, the lighting, etc., to showcase the emotion that is permeating this entire scene. So once again, Kuro Games, not making games, making movies. Also expect a Sunday SP because he's counted as a nameless now. Oh, right, yeah, probably in the future. I don't know if he'll have one just yet. Why not? Why not? Yeah, maybe in Plan Arcadia it could make some sense. Maybe, depending on how much importance he has in the story.
Our orders are to reinforce the Western Second Front. Fellow artisans, ready the blade puppets. George Atelier has poured years into this generation of blade puppets. There is no better test than real combat. Yuan Fortress was built by the Ministry of Development and George Atelier. It is the pinnacle of human intellect. Mindless tacit discords cannot be allowed to undo that.
Wait, Yuan means abyssal? Does that mean that Jing Yuan from Honkai Star Rail has something to do with the abyss? I'm gonna assume while the word is written the same in English, it might be a different character in Chinese. And I'm going to assume that Jing Yuan's character in Chinese is different, most likely. Yuan Fortress. Prior to the founding of Xuanfang Hold, Yuan Fortress, a mechanized fortress, was built through collaboration between Jiuzhun Atelier and the Ministry of Development. It was designed to defend against the Tacit Discord outbreak originating from the Norfolk Barons. Yeah. I suppose Overthrax is to blame for that. Different Chinese character? Yeah, probably. I would assume so. Next patch cycle at some point? Probably, maybe. I'm assuming that there will be more SPs for the Nameless, just for Himiko's sake. Because it does feel like right now, even though she has a proper team, I feel like there is room for development and improvement for Himiko Nova. So just for her sake, I think they might give us more Nameless SPs that would work with her.
Yes, sir.
Proper team with quotation marks. I mean, the team that she has with Sunday, Sparkle, and Danheng Permanso Terre works really well. It is really strong. But I have a feeling that there might be a stronger team even that will come later.
Jiuzhun Atelier. Liang Yu mentioned them. A Mengzhou organization devoted to the mechanist arts.
Excuse me?
You are excused.
I'm back?
Welcome back, I think.
Xuanfang is not exactly peaceful these days, young lady. This ground is dangerous. It would be wiser not to linger here.
Who is this gentleman? Why is this gentleman? What? Who are you?
Sir, that advice applies just as well to yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Ooh, I don't like the music.
Oh? My apologies. I misjudged you. You carry a military blade, so you are a soldier, I take it. It's only that your face is new, and you do not dress like one of the wardens.
I'm with the Jinzhou Midnight Rangers. Why I've come to Xuanfang? It's a long story. Not for this place.
What is this gentleman exactly, Sparta? I was thinking about that. Are you a Fraxidus Overseer? I don't think he's a Fraxidus Overseer, but he could be the Grand Architect in disguise. If the Grand Architect has ditched Nivora's disguise, it could be him once more. Maybe. At least that's the only thing that I can think of. Do we have anyone else who can shapeshift in Wuthering Waves? Because, you know, like in HSR we have Sparksy, Sparkle, and Asad Pramad, for instance. We have several characters able to do that. I don't remember if the other Overseers in Wuthering Waves can. Not that we're aware of. Okay. It's only so strong because Sunday allows Himiko to spam Star Blazer. Well, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that the team is already strong enough. Oh, my Grand Architect can't be this cute. Need to continue. Well, I mean, he's good looking. He may not be cute per se, but he's still a good looking dude.
Since you've questioned me, perhaps you can offer your own name and identity in return. As you said, this place is not exactly peaceful. A civilian wandering alone through these mountains is unusual, to say the least.
Of course. My name is Muyu. I am an artisan under the Xuanfang Ministry of Development. If you do not trust me, I have my badge with me.
Yeah, but badges can be faked.
Yesterday, on orders from the Ministry of War, I went to a nearby censure court for routine maintenance. But before I even made it inside, I watched the auto puppets go rogue. They attacked the wardens escorting me. I was fortunate. I lived, but I had to retreat deep into the cliffs. Only once I was certain the auto puppets had moved on did I dare come back out.
I like him, but he's suspicious.
Then I found you here, looking rather shaken. Judging by the area around us, you must have endured quite a battle. Did you fight all these auto puppets yourself? Remarkable.
There's something about this man.
Do not trust him.
Since you're a Ministry of Development artisan, let me escort you back to the hold.
This is no time to return to the hold. I must get to the Western Fang Peaks now. I must not dally.
Why?
The Western Fang Peaks. Why? What's there?
The Western Fang Peaks houses the Skyworks, Xuanfang's largest auto puppet production plant and tacit discord disposal facility. If that place falls, rogue auto puppets and tacit discords will spill into every corner of Xuanfang. The consequences are unthinkable.
Skyworks, a factory in the land of Xuanfang's Western Fang Peaks. It comprises the thousand-fold foundry, which produces auto puppets ceaselessly, and the myriad snare, which suppresses and exterminates powerful tacit discords. The Skyworks runs day and night in service to Xuanfang Hall. And is it me or is there a bit of a typo, like there are two spaces here, maybe? Yeah, there are two spaces. Kuro Games and their typos. It's a minor one here, but still. Funny that after 2.5 years of this game, they're still making little typos like that.
In truth, when I reviewed the patrol routes of the auto puppets days ago, I noticed a few had deviated from their assigned paths. Auto puppets are self-operating machines. At first, I assumed a few units had suffered minor faults in their circuits after fighting tacit discords. But now it seems the rebellion may have started from there. And the point where all those rogue units' paths converged was the Skyworks.
So you suspect the answer to why the auto puppets went rogue might be there.
Precisely.
We still don't know why the auto puppets malfunctioned. If, as you say, auto puppets and tacit discords have gathered at the Skyworks, then how do you stay safe if you go there alone?
The Xuanfang artisans spent generations crossing mountains and valleys. That is how the hold was built. I have inherited a measure of that nerve. Besides, Xuanfang is now on a knife's edge. Everyone thinking only of their own survival is hardly a wise strategy.
I like him. He seems nice. And his logic is sound, but I'm still suspicious of him. We found a bug, 1600 asteroids, please. I wish. But for a minor bug like that, man, I mean, I kind of need them asteroids for Suisui, so I'd love to have that, but yeah. I think we can dream on, brother. We can dream on.
But still, young lady from the Midnight Rangers, your skills are extraordinary. Were you to come with me, perhaps my safety would be much less of a concern.
I feel like he's trying to kidnap her. Like he's luring her into a dangerous place and then he's going to kidnap her for some reason.
The disappearances in Mengzhou also began around that same time. I can't ignore this lead, and whether he's telling the truth or not, I can't just leave this man on his own.
Yeah, see, his smile. It seems nice, but it feels like a fake smile. In all honesty. It kind of reminds me of Marguerite, aka Lawrence Butterfly from Reverse 1999. It's a fake smile, like it's a mask that he's showing, just like her.
Alright, I'll go with you.
Excellent. Then let's not waste another second.
Little bird, I'm counting on you to protect me. Oh. Okay, I'm counting on you to get reinforcements or
But the
something.
ruins of Yuan Fortress lie between the eastern and western Fang peaks. How do you plan to get there?
That is no problem. We artisans know every mechanical structure in the land of Xuanfang, and that includes Yuan Fortress. There's an old passage through the ruins that connects to the western Fang peaks. Rarely used now, but I know of it.
And I'm sorry, but his name, Muyu, reminds me too much of Miyu, which is a completely different name, of course. But Miyu is, for me, Miyu is a character from... Oh shit, I think there is a Miyu in Arifureta, if I recall correctly. It's been a while since I've watched that anime. But for seasonal animes that are being broadcast now, there is an anime called You and I Are Polar Opposites, and the season 2 just started this season, and one of the main characters is called Miyu, and she's an adorable pink-haired girl. Very different from this dude.
This is the entrance. The fortress has been abandoned. No auto puppets to concern us. I will lead the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. You lead the way.
Yes, thank you.
Wait. There is this thing. Kidnap Yapia, bad idea. I would assume it's a bad idea indeed. Especially because, well, she herself can handle herself to start off. And, you know, she's friends with the Rover. And, you don't want to mess with Rover's friend, because otherwise you're gonna get punched in the mouth, and Rover's punch tends to hurt. A mask, you say? Happy Asad Pramad noises. I suppose yeah, he is also wearing many masks. I guess, in a way, Asad Pramad can be, related, or you know, we can, relate the two of them. Asad Pramad and the Grand Architect, right? They both wear multiple masks. They both manipulate things from a distance, etc., right? It's kind of an OG masked fool. I suppose he is, given how old he is, right? What is this, by the way? 2 nights ago, yes. Yeah, that I remember reading. As others, yeah, that I remember. And then we have this one. After leaving the Sonorosphere, an artisan calling himself Muyu appears before Yangyang. He claims the skyworks near the western Fang peaks may hold clues to the Autopuppets' rebellion. A Ministry of Development artisan encountered rogue Autopuppets while heading to a censor court, losing contact with his companions. Now he prepares to go to the skyworks to investigate the cause of the Autopuppets' rebellion. Yep, we read pretty much all of it. Shit, we still have 1 minute of ads on Twitch. But soon we shall enter Yuan Fortress ruins. Have I ever been there? I guess not. So maybe this is an area locked specifically to the what would you call that? To the it's an instance basically locked specifically to the main quest is the word I was looking for. Probably. Come on, little ads. Oh, 30 seconds. Oh my god. But I've already run out of things to say, man. Waiting for the ads to go away. Brother. Trying to come up with anything really that I haven't said already, but I don't suppose I have anything. Oh no, you know what? I do. How does her feathers work exactly? Because feathers, I was thinking about that earlier, but you know, we were in the middle of a cutscene and whatnot. Feathers are basically just sticks with hair on them, right? So, like, I'm assuming her feather is actually all the way in her, what do you call that? In her skull, right? Because that would be how it works. Literally turn into feathers, the hair. Yeah, no, I know, but I'm considering, like, because, like, for instance, this feather, this specific one, wait, yeah, there you go. this feather is extremely long, but it should go all the way up to her skull in order to attach to it, right? The feathers themselves can't be attached to the hair. They have to be attached to, well, not the skull, but the skin, of course. But you know what I mean, right? And like, I do have to wonder how hard are these feathers? Because, like I said, feathers are nothing more than sticks with hair on them, basically, right? But the stick itself, while it's not like absolutely hard as steel, it is still less pliable than normal hair, right? So I wonder how she sleeps at night, especially because, wait, I can't zoom in because I'm too close to this place, especially because she does have some feathers here, right, on the side. So I don't know if she can, like, roll onto her right side when sleeping, you know? Question that don't let you sleep, yes, is the question that I have, you know? The hair transforms into what substance feathers are. They don't, like, turn into proper feathers, I think. It might be super stiff hair. Oh, really? So these are not actual feathers? Because I thought these physical manifestations were the equivalent of what they represent.
Together.
Like, the best example would be... where is him?
Make this
there
quick.
you go.
I have experiments underway.
Yeah, there you go. For instance, I would assume that these scales are scales and made of... shit, I forgot the word for it, for what scales are made of. Wait, you're missing a weapon? Oh no, I can upgrade. Wait, did I... Oh. Apparently I never... Oh. 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 You guys saw nothing? Yeah, there you go. You guys saw nothing? I forgot about that. Oh, anyway. Kidding, yes, exactly that. But I would assume it's made of, it's basically the same actual material as you would see in real life. And same with the feathers. Because I don't know that there are some kind of other substance, you know? But I have to always ask, you know, when characters have strange features, when I say strange, it's because it doesn't exist in real life. Like Zani's horns, for instance, how do they sleep? You know, how do they sleep at night? Wait, what? Accepting Muyu's proposal, Yangyang traverses the Yuan fortress ruins, with him on the way to the Western Fang Peaks. Proposes that they can reach the Western Fang Peaks by traversing the Yuan fortress ruins and travels with Yangyang. No, I don't have a choice, I am walking.
These are traces of the Fortress and Gorge's war.
Correct. When that war erupted, tacit discord swept into Xuanfang. The main battlefield was this fortress, built by Mengzhou in earlier days against these monsters.
Those symbols on the mechanisms.
The construction was overseen by both the Ministry of Development and Zhuo Juin Atelier's Grand Helm. It would be strange if the Atelier's marks were not here.
The Yuan Fortress battlefield. Even after all these years, it still feels so.
At the time, the tide of tacit discords swelled relentlessly. Mengzhou's sentinel, Xin the Moonfox, concluded that the fortress alone would not withstand their onslaught. So she turned to powers beyond mortal understanding. With the authority of her station, she razed Xuanfang Hold atop the ruins of Yuan Fortress. It was meant to be the apex of automata mechanics. Once complete, as the Sentinel envisioned, its very architecture would redirect and eliminate tacit discords. A mechanism so vast, so intricate, so perfectly ordered.
They were using themselves as bait, luring tacit discords into the censure cages.
Against a tacit discord outbreak, the forces stationed in the fortress and the Atelier's blade puppets were little more than straw and mud.
And yet, because of them, so many others were spared.
Okay, I pressed the view thing, but nothing happened, so I'm kind of confused about that one. Oh well. Wait.
This damage, it isn't just from tacit discords. It looks more like some kind of explosion.
Then it seems you do not know how the fortress and Gorge's war truly ended. That is to be expected. Even now, to most of Mengzhou, it is little more than a memory of suffering. When they realized that no amount of human effort could ever drive back the tacit discords, when every hope was exhausted, every option spent, Mengzhou's last defenders detonated the entire Yuan fortress.
It seems like a terrible idea.
After that, a higher will descended upon Xuanfang and brought that gruesome war to an end.
A higher will? Are you talking about Shin? Or someone else? And wait, did I not manage to... No! Come on, I can do this. There you go, finally. I was trying to allow your message spot up. Alright, I'm not talking much. I'm enjoying the fuck out of 4.4 boss. Well, I hope you have fun indeed with the 4.4 boss. Oh.
No. No, this isn't right. What went wrong? Weapons? Mobility? Or is it...
That's him, right? That's Muyu.
Damn you, tacit discord.
So he was there 200 years ago. Oh! He's actually a resonator.
Is this... How fascinating. The most uncontrollable part of a person, remade into the stepping stone toward perfection. Is that not putting it to its best use? What is it, young lady? The Skyworks lies just ahead. We may soon learn the reason for the Auto Puppet's rebellion.
Your right eye.
This eye? Pay it no mind. An old wound left by a tacit discord years ago.
Nothing more. Like 200 years ago, maybe?
This encounter, was it during the Fortress and Gorge's war?
Interesting. You couldn't have known me before. And no one alive in Xuanfang knows the particulars of my past.
When people speak, they always try, without knowing, to hide what they leave unsaid. Unfortunately, I'm very good at seeing it.
Oh, you possess that ability. So then, I assume you saw something in that Sonoro, didn't you?
200 years ago, you were with Georgian Atelier.
Georgian Atelier. Even now, the name elicits a certain fondness. A so-called gathering of geniuses, eccentrics, and madmen. A sophisticated nursery. In the eyes of a higher will, what difference is there between the wisest human beings and the cleverest colony of ants? The destination lies plainly within sight, and yet the Sentinel only watches from her lofty perch as the ants line up and march in circles. Meaningless circles. Fire has burned in this world so long, the world has forgotten how the fire began. The first flame was stolen from the gods by none other than human hands.
You're the one behind all of this.
I'm not behind anything. Please do not demote me into one of those dull schemers. The sort you've likely heard of. The Fraxidus. I am simply finishing a research project. To do that, one requires experiments for supporting evidence.
Well, hello, Dottore. Hello, Xandar.
Say that speech with the Ministry of War.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Hello, Xandar 1 Kuwabara, and hello, Il Dottore, whose name I actually forgot. Zandik, I suppose. But, I see how it is. So little he knows that she can listen to the past. Maybe he realized that indeed. And Shin shadowed in the back. Yeah, and she looked huge. She reminded me of Fantelia and how huge she was. And, well, they're both hot.
I am a man who values efficiency. To waste even 1 second on anyone or anything unrelated to my purpose would already be excessive. I only revealed myself to you here because I determined it was necessary. You lavish so much attention on others, and so remain stubbornly blind to your own nature. Pitiful. The way you live is no different from burning a cheen for kindling and boiling a crane for broth. I can sense it. The reverberations formed from your frequency are the perfect medium. The one I have long sought. 100, no, 1,000 ordinary reverberations could not compare to you.
From the moment we met, you've done nothing but talk at yourself. I don't understand what you're saying, and I don't care to. But I do know this. The wind will not carry these words anywhere. Your madness ends here!
Hey, Yap Yap having her badass moment. Nice. Well, that is if I survive. Fighting alone with Yap Yap. I mean, fighting alone with new Yap Yap, I could do it because I do, oh, what? Oh, never mind. Oh, wow, we're not fighting at all. Line selection 1. Upon reaching this node in the main quest, you can click the specific resonator avatar to choose the preferred narrative line to continue the quest. Line selection only allows you to experience the stories in different orders and does not affect the narrative content. Oh. Oh, okay, so we can either choose the Rover or Suisui. We can't choose Yap Yap, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I mean, we might as well go with Suisui, I suppose. We've spent a lot of time with Rover because he's the main character. And I mean, from my understanding, no matter what, even though we choose Suisui's line now, Rover's line will come up afterwards at some point, right? So we'll always experience the same thing, it's just in different order from what they said. So let's go for Suisui first, just because we want to learn more about Yap Yap's sister, who unfortunately has been kind of forgotten by her own sister. After being separated from Rover, Suisui makes for Fog Veil Pagoda. And hello, Charo Master. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Suisui makes for Fog Veil Pagoda in the eastern Xuan Peaks. It appears a mysterious person is waiting for her there. Ah boy, we've already had one mysterious person, I don't think we needed to. Wait, can I read this? After obtaining clues about Yangyang's whereabouts, Rover and the local Xuanfang warden Liang Yu decide to head towards the skyworks located in the western Fang Peaks. Okay, let's do Suisui like I said. Let's see what she's up to, right? Oh ho ho!
This fog, it's not natural.
Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! Oh ho! Arrived at Shaft Post Yard in the southern Yuan Hills with Rover, just as they were about to uncover a lead on Yangyang, they are trapped by a sudden surge of disorienting fog. What is this? Chairwoman of the Jiaoming Commerce Guild and Yangyang's older sister. After learning of Yangyang's disappearance, she sets out for the land of Xuanfang together with Rover. Learns of Yangyang's situation and sets out with Suisui to the land of Xuanfang to search for her and the other missing people of Jinzhou. Traverses the Yuan peaks with... Oh right, no, we didn't read that yet. Traverses the Yuan fortress ruins and reaches the western Fang peaks with Muyu. But just as the Skyworks comes into view, something unforeseen occurs. And same deal. Okay, I see. Well, I already did that all. The story made me cry, not easy to do. Good job, Kuro. Was it, did you enjoy the crying, though? Is it like I cried because it was so bad? I'm assuming it's not that. But yeah, I'm assuming that means you really enjoyed the story, right? Oh, her skill is only 6 seconds. Interesting, okay. And since we get to play her, let me try these things out.
Washed in nature's palette.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Oh god, this is going to take a while. No, yes.
Flow like water.
Oh god, wow. I was looking at the forte gauge. Once I used her enhanced skill, her forte gauge changed, and then her skill would only light up 1/6 of the forte gauge, or half of 1/3, aka 1/6, right? But it was divided into 3 things. However, it seems like you have to be faster in order to fill it up entirely, and I think then you can use her liberation. I don't know exactly how the conditions work to be able to do all of that. But I am curious, can we see anything?
If this isn't enough to pave the way, then let the rivers and mountains be the proof of what I'm willing to wager.
We can see everything. Interesting. Everything, eliminating, dodge calls, yeah, okay. When the resonator with Spring's Birth is not at full HP, restores HP by 62 plus 0.34% of Suisui's max HP. So she's going to be HP scaling. Okay. She can restores 18 points of Concerto energy, which is good. 13 points of Resonance energy. Okay. And increases the attack's crit rate by 80% and glacier damage by 240%. Oh, this is just for herself, I suppose. Interesting, why not? When a resonator other than Suisui takes a fatal blow, they will not be knocked out, they will instead regain 50% of Suisui's current HP, sorry. And Suisui herself loses the same amount. Okay, so basically this is the same thing as Shorekeeper, right? Interesting. I'm not going to read all of this wall of text, just because, well, it's a wall of text, right? But I was just curious, what about your outro skill? Wait, where is your outro? Is here. Resonators in the team gain a 25% all damage amplification for 30 seconds. Okay, well, I mean, it makes sense that it would be for 30 seconds given the fact that she's a 3rd slot, right? So she would go first in the, what do you call that? In the... what's the word? In the rotation. For every 1% of Suisui's energy regen over 200%, the resonator deals 0.2% more damage up to 12%. So on top of the 25%, you can get 12% as well. Okay. For every 0.12% of Suisui's energy over 200%, the resonator's attack is increased by 0.1% for 6 seconds up to 50%. Okay, so she gives an all damage type buff, an attack buff, more damage buff. Nice! Nice indeed. Very interesting. And she can... Oh no, inflicting... Oh right, yeah, she increases the stacks of negative statuses, which is good for Fusion Burst. Yeah, I guess it's good for Fusion Burst because Fusion Burst can go really high. It is good for Glacial Chafe, it is good for Air Erosion, it is absolutely useless for Spectral Frazzle. My Dani, as always, being forgotten. And consuming Havoc Bane stacks ignores defense, okay. Ignores defense and Havoc resistance, okay, interesting. So yeah, I guess this part is the one that makes sense for her sister, Yap Yap. The rest, I guess that means that she can also indeed be played with Yuki, right? So I suppose that does make sense. Not easy to make me that emotionally invested. That is why I'm like, good job, Guru. It was that good. Nice, okay, nice. I'm glad that you enjoyed the story. And so far, I will say the story is very enjoyable. I love the way it is presented, like the feel to it, you know. It is very cinematic in nature, in my opinion. So she's a bit like who was Shilonen? Kinda. I guess kinda. You could kinda see her like that. No, her liberation is not connected to her forte gauge. I'm just telling you what I saw. Wait. Let me redo that real quick. I think 3 skills should be enough.
Huh?
There you go, 1, 2. And...
Rippling
there you go.
Awakens.
And as you can see, whenever this thing is filled up, it tells me to press R, R being the liberation. Now, like I said, I haven't read the entirety of her kit because I'm too lazy to do that at the moment. But if it's telling me to press R, I'm assuming her second Consoto gauge is indeed connected in some way to her liberation. See her midriff? Well, you can't really see it. You can see it somewhat, but not a whole lot, because she is dressed, unlike Linnae, for instance, or unlike Galbrenna, right? But that's just because she's wearing a very, very tight dress. That being said, her dress is beautiful. Sometimes clipping through her leg, and she does have beautiful legs, like goddamn. But I wish I could zoom in on this part. Wait, can I photo mode? Yes. Ah, yes, there you go. There. I wanted to zoom in on the pattern. Look at all the details and the little sparkly thingies. And, oh right, oh no, she's phasing out of existence. This is as close as I can get. But look at the details on the fabric itself. They did say that this patch they were adding more details to the fabric of characters. How do I go up? Oh, up. Right, I have to use WSD. Anyway. But yeah, the details are everywhere. Wait, there is even something written here, I think. Which I don't even know what it is. Can I... Ah, yes, I can. Okay, good. And look... Yeah, wow, indeed. Look at the detailed work on this hairpin's... ribbon? I don't really know what to call it. I'm not exactly an expert in these kinds of things. But look at those details, man.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No, I did not. I mean, I kind of did in the sense that at some point I kind of got used to how Kuro's team is so detail-oriented in their characters' designs. Like, even... I'm trying to zoom out on the... wait, oh no, go down, zoom in. Ah, there you go. I was trying to zoom in into these things. But yeah, look at all the what do you call that? The ornaments, I guess, the decorations and whatnot. And just like her sister, she does have feathers on her, in her hair. Not as many though. And like I've mentioned before, I feel like her hair is so intricately made, it must take her hours every morning to do her hair, to do her makeup as well. Like, girl spends a lot of time pampering herself. And I'm all for it, because it does look really, really good. But yeah, the details on these characters. That's a ribbon connected to her hairpin. Yeah, I know, that's what I said. But I don't know if it has some kind of other name just because it's connected to the hairpin. But anyway, the point is, we're used to, like, even the shoes have details. I can't zoom in on the shoes, unfortunately. But yeah, look, even the shoes are not just pure black. They still have feathery aspects to them. Man, Kuro really goes... Oh god, I did not mean to turn and zoom in on her ass or thigh. But yeah, Kuro really knows how to make character designs, you know? Or maybe it was... though I was able to use it a lot, unlike Yuki's. You're able to use what a lot, unlike... What? Got the new Yap Yap? Yes, I have. I do have the new Yap Yap. We do have the sister.
If this isn't enough to pave the way, then let the rivers and mountains be the proof of what I'm willing to wager.
Look at the effect on her fan! God damn! Wow, that's just pure beauty, man. The effect on the fan is beautiful. Holy! And yes, I wanted to showcase the Yap Yap. We do have the sister. And I love the sister's bird. But, man, both of them have beautiful animations and beautiful effects as well. Guys, in 2 days, the girl that looked like female rover in PGR will drop, and goddamn, they went all out. Really? She will actually be the sexiest girl of PGR, and she will be free. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. What's her name, though? Do you know her name? Because, I mean, we can keep calling her a female rover, but it kind of feels bad. No? Bro, it's Rover. Huh. You again. Bro, Chief told us to be polite. When he left us, he said the voices were finally silent. Those voices had been pressing him to kill us, and others. He never wanted that. Even to the end. Isn't he something? Okay. Glad your boss did not murder you.
Finally out. Oh. Rover. Oh, looks like we got separated. The fog is blocking the way back to the gate. It feels deliberate. The locator. Everything looks normal. With his skills, he should be able to get out of here safely.
Yeah.
Seems I have no choice but to press on.
I should be fine. Hey, let me play with the leaves. I did it with the other sister, I have to do it with this sister now. Because why the fuck not? Liberation, I meant, and yeah, that fan is amazing, and she uses her fan as a weapon. Yeah, I saw that. As for her liberation, I don't know how much you can use it, because we haven't actually seen her in combat yet. But Yuki's liberation, you should be able to use it. I don't really see why not. Unless you just mean that the enemies die first. If you're in the overworld, yes, enemies will die before you have a chance to use her second liberation, usually. Or even the first one, to be fair. Well, not the first one, there is no... Well, no, the first one you can get into... Anyway, you get my point. Helentine. So it's Helen mixed with Clementine, right? I would assume?
A village. Tacit discords tore through here. But no bodies.
I didn't think I would get interrupted like that. My apologies, dear Suisui.
that fog here. I should probably find a way around just in case. What?
Not gonna lie, given how hot both sisters are, I kind of want to meet their parents. I want to see Mother Yangyang and Father Suisui. I don't know their names. But I want to see what they look like, man. Helen Time. Okay, I need to do that. You're gonna get bonked for that pun, but in just a second. I know, you know what? I'll forgive the pun. Why not? Yes, I will forgive the pun because I'm about to fight. So, I don't have the time to punish you with the Grey Raven virus or something. Ah, more of them. Yes, because 5 wasn't enough.
Really? Now?
What's that?
This trick won't hold them for long. You don't want to die, get into the fog.
Oh, it's other Flynns. I forgot his name. But it's the Flynns of Wuthering Waves.
No.
No fight then? I'm kind of disappointed. I kind of wanted to fight. Jingrum? Is that his name? Lamp? Wait, what? Do you mean like a Lamp Master from Expedition 33? I don't like lamps anymore. Ever since I played Expedition 33. Okay, I think it might be him. Yeah, I remember the colors. I didn't think we would meet him, of all people. Oh, wait. He's a mix between Xiao, in terms of colors, and Flynns,
take this.
in terms of height.
Fog from messing with your head. Picked it up from a fortune teller in Mengzhou. Supposed to calm the mind. Thought she was full of it. You know, those Jianghu types. But wouldn't you know, it actually works.
He has pretty eyes.
About time. This job's becoming a real pain. If I'd known Xuanfang would turn into this kind of circus, I'd have listened to my master's old lady. Saved up a little nest egg and quit while I still could.
You...
Hey, don't tell me you don't recognize the man you hired.
Oh, you guys know each other. Draconic eyes? Kind of. Now that you mention it, he kind of reminds me of Kinich as well. I mean, it takes a lot of time to get Hyuki's second liberation, 3 slashes to charge, and then you can use it. Oh. I don't think it takes all that long. As far as I know, the fastest way to get the 3 Yai slashes is use double skill, that will give you 2. Then do her basic attack string, and it will give you the 3rd one. And then you can get her hold basic, which will lead to the second liberation. Man, the details, again, sorry. The details on the textures of the, what's the word, clothing. They really, even here, you can see some details on this shoulder pad thing.
What, trust issues?
The
Come on,
leather.
look at my gourd. That'll prove it.
Did you see the leather on his arm? Wait, wasn't that talisman from Wuling? I don't know. I didn't pay attention. And I don't remember much about Wuling, other than the fact that she exists.
Preloaded frequency data. The terminals were set to alert each other when we drew close. Then you, Cat of the Netherlamp, I presume?
Cat of the Netherlamp? Is that his name?
The one and only. Suppose that makes you the Chongming pruner herself.
Okay, I'm assuming these are usernames that they use to contact each other or something.
You've been hiding your identity this whole time. Not the sort of thing you share with any Tom, Dick, and wandering rogue, I imagine. So, what changed? Why come to Xuanfang at all?
With all that is happening here, I should think you'd already possess certain insights. No?
Ah, you mean the sudden auto-puppet rebellion. Think Zhuojuan's ateliers got their hands in it, do you? In Mengzhou, their flower-veiled puppet Grand Helm hasn't made any moves. She doesn't seem to give a crap about Xuanfang, as far as I can tell. 10 years I've been at this. Tracked every operative Zhuojuan atelier sent to the Ministry of Development. Every single one, except... Oh, sorry. Say any more and I'd be out of a job. And I happen to enjoy eating.
Do we know who's the voice actor for this dude? Do you guys know his name? Jingran? Oh, Jingran. Voice actor, yeah. Voice actor. Sounds familiar. We don't know yet, I think. No, behind the voice actors doesn't have anyone listed. And the wiki does not either. No, not yet, but he sounds familiar to me. Also, what the heck? Suisui's fan is another world? Yeah, it is. Suisui's eyes can easily represent a phoenix. Why not? Why not? Why not? Eyes of detail overload. Yeah, there is a lot of details. Even in his eyes, you can see some details. Like, there is details everywhere. In her eyes, too.
Anyway, I did what you asked. Mapped the whole Fogvale Pagoda top to bottom, just like you asked in your letter. Right then. If that's everything, I'll be off. Believe it or not, I do have honest work from time to time.
He kind of reminds me of Kave.
Wait, one last question.
The voice, I mean.
Did you happen to come across a girl with a blue hat? Hair with feathered tips?
So that would be, Ben Balmaceda, I believe, is the voice actor for Kave. I don't know if that's the case here, but he kind of reminds me of him.
Huh. Those features are hard to miss. If I'd seen her, I'd remember. Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
I see.
What, is she, important to you?
Well, she do be our sister, you know. From time to time. Yeah, I mean, he's allowed not to have all... Well, he said honest work, I believe, right? He didn't say anything about illegal. You know, it can be amoral, but still legal, maybe. Yeah, no, let's be honest, it is probably illegal. If I suffer drawing Hoyoverse characters because of the details, I will stay far away from Kuro's characters. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're doing a drawing, you can always omit details because it kind of depends on your style, right? You can always draw these characters with your own personal style. But if you want to draw them exactly as they are in-game, yeah, the details, they're probably gonna kill you. because there is a lot of details.
She's my sister. She shouldn't have come here. And I shouldn't have come here either.
Well, I mean, she didn't exactly choose to come here, it was part of her job.
What's that saying again? All right, the fairest judge fails family feuds, let alone a street rat like me. Looks like my work here's done. Well, Chongming Pruner, I'll be on my way. If you're aiming to get into that Fogville Pagoda, head north. The Elseway Shroud's your ticket in. Look, I don't know if you're hunting a person or a prize, but you've put a lot of work into this. Don't choke at the finish line. The more you waver, the more you waste what was hard to win. Huh, that was pretty good. I should write that down.
I really am a terrible older sister.
Why would you say that? And by the way, I just noticed that even the hairpin, holy shit, the hairpin itself and even the other ribbon, not the long one, but the red ribbon, has a shit ton of details on this as well. God damn. Even the tiny red ribbon is not just plain red, it has a motif on it. Wow. Wow, just wow.
I'll go where he said.
Oh wait, what's the name of this bird? It's the name of something food related. It's a food, but I forgot. Dumpling! Dumpling is the name of her bird, right? And we have started Act 2. It's already 10 PM. Well, I mean, we might as well continue on for a bit. Why not? Well, we'll continue on because it's... Yeah, stream has been relatively short since we started later today. Is separated from Rover by the disorienting fog and meets with the one she had hired. Right, yes, because that wasn't vague at all. I'm a professional, that is why. And he's not a twin? He's tall and carefree. This guy is amazing. The funniest thing, this bird is named Dumpling and it eats dumpling. Oh, does it eat dumpling? I don't think we've seen him do that yet. But I do like the bird. The birds are also very detailed and beautiful. And as for the dude, the cat of Lamp something, aka Jingren, he does look nice and he seems interesting as a character. I don't know if I would pull for him. It kind of depends if he fits into any of my existing teams. So I might end up skipping him, especially because right now I'm kind of poor. I just pull for Yap Yap and her weapon, and I'm aiming to get at least Suisui. If I could get her weapon as well, that would be lovely, but we'll see. And next patch, there is another girl whose name I forgot, but she looks nice. Again, for her it will depend. If she fits into an existing team, why not? And maybe her lore as well, why not? But otherwise, I might skip her. Shin hasn't been drip marketed yet, so I don't know if she will come out next patch. I would assume she would come out the patch after that. Maybe. It kind of depends where this story leads us, kind of. But my assumption so far, because she hasn't been drip marketed, is that she's not going to drop in 3.6 but in 3.7. Again, assumption. And look at them birds! All of the pigeons! I mean, they're not pigeons, they are Xuanling birds, right? But they are very cute and beautifully detailed. Oh wait, no. Because... there you go. It is the summer, I am currently very hot. I wish I could dress like her. I wish I could dress like her. I feel like I'd feel less hot if I did. Oh, wait. I can walk on this? I thought this was supposed to be water. I guess it's a weird kind of water. Okay. Very well.
I made it inside. And the place I'm supposed to meet her is... I'll need to look around.
I am looking. Look at how the... Wait. Oh, no, no. You can go away. Camera, please. Please. What? Did I, Oh, I replaced something else. Never mind. I think I replaced the grappling hook. That's not what I meant to do. No, that's not... I guess I can't zoom in. But he's so cute! I think I replaced my grappling hook. I'm gonna need that again. There you go. Look at how adorable he is! Or she, I don't know, but either way. Anya, 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 Anya. Stop disappearing. It looks so fluffy! Look at the tail! The tail looks so fluffy too! I want one. Can I adopt one, please?
The reflections in the water don't line up. I should try aligning them.
I want one of them, man.
That's it. That should be the meeting place.
That looks like a phoenix, in my opinion. Interesting. You have Chisai? Yes, I do have Chisai as well.
This is inside a sonor. I should keep going.
Wow, I didn't think that taking 3 steps would interrupt her like that. My bad. Wow. Oh, the rainbow. This is beautiful.
This.
She's huge. Can we get her playable like this? She's huge. Wait, what? Why am I huge now?
Oh, Doctor, you're huge.
Well, I don't know if she's a doctor. I guess maybe she could be a doctor in engineering. You know, like she could hold a PhD in engineering. Because she's supposed to be some kind of mechanical sentinel. Well, she's not mechanical herself, as far as I can tell. As far as we know so far. But she is making mechanisms and whatnot, right? So she could be a doctor indeed. Does that mean that Aventurine would be happy, or... Well, no, she's not a dude, so Aventurine would not be happy, never mind. The new Yangyang gets crazy with Chisai in the team. Yeah, that is the team that I'm playing new Yap Yap with. My team currently is Yap Yap, Linné, and Chisai. Actually, it is the team that you could see for a quick second there before we entered this place. And for now, Chisai is the best in slot. I would assume she will get replaced by Suisui when Suisui gets released. Although maybe you could play Chisai in the second slot then. That could be a thing as well. Why not? But yeah, that team is definitely great. That being said, you can replace Linné with Rebecca. They are somewhat equal in terms of the buffs that they give, somewhat. I believe that Rebecca edges out. She's slightly better than Linné specifically, but I just like playing Linné, and she's hot, and I just got her summer skin, so that's why I chose to play Linné. But Rebecca, especially given the fact that she's a free option, is definitely a very good character to pair with her. I went with Yangyang, Cantarella, Chisai. Not switch Cantarella with Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper is generally speaking not recommended to be played with Yangyang, because then you will most likely oversaturate on crit. Because Yap Yap SP gives herself a shit ton of crit damage and crit rate, so out of all the few, I should say, out of the few supports that we have, Shorekeeper is kind of the least recommended one. Although it kind of depends on your build, I suppose. Depending if you don't have that much crit rate or crit damage, maybe you can afford to slot in Shorekeeper. But overall, Chisai is the only one that is needed in that team as a support slash healer. What kind of pose do we make? You know what? We'll get an elegant pose. Why not? Oh, this is actually beautiful. Again. And it was very elegant, too.
You have arrived at last, my ally.
Hello? Hello, Fox Lady?
This isn't your true self, is it? Am I right, Sentinel of Mengzhou, Xin?
That's right. What remains here is merely a thread of my frequency.
What happened to the rest of you?
You have reached the agreed place. Good. That completes the first step of our pact. The second step is the pivot upon which everything turns. Listen carefully, my ally.
Damn, the details on that glove.
Hold on. Before we proceed, I have something to say.
Yes, I have something to say. Did you see the details on that glove? Do you see the details on that glove, man? Damn. Once again, really good job, Kuro, for the story, like Shadow Master said, but also for the detail work on the clothing of these characters. It's insane, the level of detail. I have her on Havoc Eclipse, Yangyang, I mean. I highly recommend you try to farm for her set. I understand that you might not have a full set for her just yet, but her set is better than the Havoc Eclipse. I am also on Havoc Eclipse. Also, 44111 is not the greatest. Overall, 43311 will be better once you get to farm that. But yeah, you should probably switch to the new set. And on top of that, I believe that maybe this new set could be useful for Suisui, so it wouldn't be just farming for how would you call that, for Yap Yap. It might actually work as well for Suisui. So it's kind of like two birds, one stone. Holy shit! It gives a whole new meaning to two birds, one stone, because both sisters are bird related. So, two birds, one set, one sonata set, I suppose. And show yourselves, Shin. I wish she did. I don't know if she will, but I hope we do get to see her true form, and not just a shadow.
Our agreement did not cover how our transaction would proceed in the event of a force majeure. And with the chaos sweeping through Xuanfang, as its sentinel, do you not have a duty to act? Why the silence, Xin? As a sentinel, isn't protecting the people your foremost duty? This prism of fate, it's a piece of you, isn't it?
Prism of Fate, a token created from Shin, the Moon Fox's own frequency. It contains part of Sentinel's authority. Oh.
You had me come to Xuanfang to retrieve it and deliver it to the true you, the one hiding somewhere. Does that mean you cannot move freely now?
I hope we're not losing another pet, man. I guess Jue is okay, kind of. But we lost Imperator, and Lahairoi is now on the other side of the universe or something, you know? So we've already... We lost 2 pets out of 3 for the rover, I mean. So I hope we're not losing a 4th one. They have 1 domain for all weapon skill materials on this map. Probably. I have to admit I did not pay attention to that. I've been converting my other shit into whatever I needed for Yap Yap. So I haven't farmed the weapon skill materials at all. I've mostly farmed the boss material and the tacet, the sonata sets.
It seems I have fallen victim to my own cleverness. I should have chosen a less perceptive ally.
This prism of fate, can only you wield it? If I were to...
Absolutely not. Do not mistake my patience for permission. That particular desire has no claim here. You...
I'm so very sorry, but I prepared a backup key.
Is Suisui trying to
Miss
outsmart
Suisui,
her?
You are claiming you entered into a direct deal with Sentinel Sheen the Moon Fox?
Yes. By chance, I once entered into a contract with that elusive Lady Sentinel. She requested I meet her at a certain place in Xuanfang. To that end, she gave me an encrypted frequency. This was meant to be a private matter, but the situation has spiraled. I will not walk into Xuanfang Hold blind. Magistrate, may I ask if this frequency is the same as the one you gave to Rover?
Yes. The spectral pattern matches exactly.
He's very pretty.
Then, about the Sentinel of Mengzhou, do you have anything more to share?
I am afraid I have little to offer. In recent years, Jue has shared very few updates regarding Sheen, and I can't confirm that what I do know is even true. However, if she summoned you to the land of Xuanfang, then that soil must hold a deep significance for her. Jue once mentioned that Sheen separated her tail to create multiple prisms of fate. Each one contains a fragment of the Sentinel's power. If one is hidden in the hold, it's no coincidence.
And with what is happening in the hold, she would definitely want to retrieve it, because otherwise it could fall into the wrong hands, like the Fraxidus's hands, or Muyu, I suppose. Yeah, we read that before.
Only, I cannot say why Sheen's intentions are so veiled. I suspect you will only learn more once you are there. Miss Suisui, you're wondering if that prism of fate can be used to find Yangyang, aren't you?
Is that not possible?
Naturally, a vessel for a Sentinel's power would be heavily restricted. Likely only Sheen or her resonator could wield it.
And who is her resonator, by the way? Because we've heard of Sheen, but we haven't heard of her resonator at all, so far.
No. There is one more exception.
Unless Yap Yap is the one who becomes her resonator. Or do I become her resonator?
And a young girl it rescued.
Our prior agreement is forfeit. I did break faith first, but now, Sentinel Sheen, I would propose a new contract. Will you hear it?
How sly. You sought out Jue and its resonator to cheat the terms. You wear the fox's skin better than I.
Forgive me, I am backed into a corner. But I truly believe this serves us both. If only you would...
No. Even if I cannot cast you out, do not think I will bend so easily.
Yeah, you should not, you know, what do you call that? You should not, try to tame the fox. She's our pet, the Rover's pet specifically. But the Rover is a bit of a special boy, as we've always said. You will be the pet source? My future self told me in a vision. What do you mean the pet source? The Paragon? You heard about her, you didn't see her yet, but you will. I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you're talking about the Sentinel's resonator? But I don't think I've ever seen the word paragon in this game so far as I can remember. But we will see about that later.
You do not know what weight of duty lies beneath your own words.
Looks like convincing her will take some effort.
Well, you are trying to bend her to your will, so, you know, he might not take that too kindly. Wait, you can just fly like that? Wow. I wish I could do that, man. Wait, where are we now? Ask people around for information. Or...
Why has the Sentinel not done anything about it?
Do you suppose she is angry with us?
Could be.
How could she be?
Well, maybe Muyu did something to anger her. Do you guys speak? No? Okay. Do you? No. Do you?
See who stole the Sentinel's token?
No. I was a bit busy with my snacks.
Someone stole one of the most important artifacts in this country. Well, a city-state. And girl was too busy with her snacks. You guys say nothing. I don't assume you talk to yourself. No. I will say, when she runs, she makes cute noises. Slightly weird, but cute, I suppose. Oh. Fine, we shall talk to you then. So you missed it during Yangyang's part. The soldier girl mentioned her. I don't remember off the top of my head because we did do that last week. Could be.
What's going on here?
Well, today's a big day. A trade conclave hosted by the Sentinel herself. But didn't you hear? A thief actually stole her token. If the Sentinel decides to hold them accountable for this...
Trade conclave. I see. I suspect it is the same one I attended back in Mengzhou. That's when I signed the contract with Xin. Is she trying to remind me of that?
Maybe she is.
Stole the Sentinel's token?
No, what should I do? How could anyone commit such sacrilege?
Where was the Sentinel's token stolen from?
Right over there, on the platform. No one even saw it disappear. The hall went pitch black, and then...
Thank you. I will take a look. Perhaps the thief left a trail.
She says that like she has any kind of authority here, but like... I mean, I guess she kind of does.
The Sentinel will never let him slip away.
Well, unless what we learned is true and the Sentinel can't actually move. What was that sound?
This must be the spot. And this? Is it? A cheat sheet you left for me?
If you have no use for it, I can always take it back, you know.
What kind of answer are you expecting from me? Or is it simpler than that? Is this you wanting me to make the same choice you did?
A spoken lesson is soon forgotten. A lived lesson, never. Wouldn't you agree?
Interact with the key clues in the scene to start the gameplay. Click the special button to fully recharge the Refluent Hourglass and activate it. Once activated, the Refluent Hourglass reverses time for the environment within its scanning radius, restoring it to a previous state.
The thief seems to have fled to the left.
And the thief appears to be a woman? I think. Yeah, I mean, she looks womanly to me.
The recording ends here. Huh. There seems to be a clue by the flower bed. Did the thief go that way? They even disguised their footsteps. I almost fell for it. Which means the real way is the opposite, of course.
Interesting. I wonder who is that person? Because the design, I mean, we don't really see the details of the design of that character, but they look more like an NPC. But what kind of an NPC would be that important to be able to steal the Sentinel's
There's something
token?
behind this door.
Wow, that's a big-ass door, man. Wait. Optional, investigate the note. A written reply with elegant handwriting. To the revered Sentinel. I am deeply moved and honored to have received your invitation and to be favored by your recognition. As merchants, our calling is to gather the strength of the masses to build communities and unite the hearts of many to foster thriving markets. If we might follow in the footsteps of the wise and virtuous to help alleviate the burdens of the realm, it would be the utmost aspiration and indeed the greatest privilege of the Xiaoming Commerce Guild. Please accept this humble reply. May you preserve your precious health. With highest regards, Suisui, Xiaoming Commerce Guild. I suppose that was just, it was just a polite greetings, I suppose. Examine the mask on the floor. Oh, my bad. Oh, and there are actually footsteps down, huh?
This mask. It matches the one the thief was wearing. They finally slipped up. Did they escape through here? The hole in the wall. It connects back to the previous room. And this mask on the ground. It might come in handy.
But she turned herself into a fox. Huh. How did she turn... What? Who the fuck is this thief? Hello.
Miss, please stop. This area is only open to those with an invitation.
By invitation, I assume you mean this mask?
My apologies. Please, go right in.
The heck is going on here?
As I thought, that one is definitely hiding something.
Okay, that does look like the girl who stole a thingy.
It was awfully noisy earlier.
I'm back. No, my elevator. Ah. Am I supposed to just jump down, or do I wait for the jumping works? You know, jumping works. Good job, Kuro. They put dungeon next to the tactical hologram for one of the blue quests. Let me solo her, use her to solo the new Denia. Right, I heard he was sponsored by Kuro, actually.
This is almost over. No, cat and fox? Does that make me the cat?
You're a cute cat.
Either way, time to give chase.
Anyway. But yeah, I've heard about it. I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard about it, and well, dude's name let me solo her. So he do be doing a lot of soloing, and I mean, Dungeon is the #1 solo character in this game ever since 1.0, right? And yeah, if I recall correctly, Dungeon does appear in one of the world quests. I think it's the it's one that I haven't been able to do just yet because the main quest was blocking me so far.
I can see every single move in the hall from up here. I've been watched this entire time, haven't I?
Yes, but by whom? Who is this person? Was it just Shin in disguise? Trying to secure the token so that Suisui could retrieve it?
This.
Maybe?
Does that mean this isn't over yet?
It appears so, yes. I'm afraid.
What a terrible spectacle. Is this part of the test too?
Well, that's a lot of robot corpses, but at least it's not human corpses. I mean, it's still sad for the robots, especially because, like I've mentioned, I did the bucket list quest today, and it was about a robot, and it was sad. And it's a quest that kind of really makes you feel bad for the robot. Robbie, I believe, was his name. Or its name, I guess. And they named the achievement Dan Solo? Is that... would you call that, Shadow Master? Is that the name of the guy... like the real name of Let Me Solo Her? Or something like that? Naughty Fox Lady? She's a naughty fox lady indeed. I mean, it makes sense, right? Given the fact that she's a fox lady, right? It would make sense. Check her kit, by the way. We've already done that. We've already seen that she can give a lot of various buffs depending on specific conditions, but there is an all-type, all kinds of damage amplification with her outro skill. There is some attack amplification. There is some defense ignore and havoc resistance shredding as well. Like there is a variety of buffs in there. Use the refluent hourglass. Yes. No, Dan. Oh, for dungeon and Solo for Let Me. Oh, okay.
I see. So these people, they were
murdered. And these models looked like those of exiles. Right? Oh.
Have I returned to before any of this began? If so, how am I supposed to change the ending? That beacon over there. Maybe I can make use of it.
Oh, wait, is this the I'm assuming I'm in a special place under the map or something like that. But what I was looking for is a specific place that I forgot the name of. But maybe it's not here. Oh no, it's this place, Bird Return Garden, if I recall correctly. Basically, you do a series of quests, and at the end, you're able to select the season of the place. And so you can select between winter, spring, summer, and fall, or autumn. And it will change the way the place looks. So like in winter, there will be snowy trees, like trees with white leaves. In fall, there will be the what do you call that? The leaves will fall. In summer or spring, the tree will have green leaves, etc. And this place that we're in right now and the changes that we've seen reminded me of that. And it is very pretty. It is very pretty. You can look at it in this section as far as I know. Yes, like I said, Sparta, we've already looked at it. We've already looked at her kit. So it is doable indeed.
That guard over there. Time for a little performance. If I just tell him plainly, he might not take it seriously.
Help! Please! Can you use that beacon to call for help?
Stay right there!
Is there anything I can help you with? The beacon is damaged. Only technicians are allowed near it. Anyone else could get hurt.
No access, then.
Have you calmed down? You were shouting for help. Were you attacked by tacit discords?
No, a group of exiles. I think they were planning to raid the village.
What? All the senior guards are out on patrol. I have to warn them. You stay here. Lock the village gates and don't let anyone in until we get back.
The trainee guard rushes off in a panic.
A bit impetuous, that one. But that ought to be enough.
There's a joke. Are you ready for fall? The destruction of civilization. Oh, you meant autumn. Oh, wait, no. One person says, are you ready for fall? The other person replies, for the destruction of civilization. And then he adds, oh, you meant autumn, right? I'm assuming, I think.
This is all working a little too smoothly. I should check on the villagers first.
Let's talk to our elders. Well, elder.
The beacon is still down. What's happening beyond the walls right now?
Don't worry, it's just a few bandits. They're no match for our guards.
I hope so.
I like his voice. Very deep. Hello, young people.
I could do a better job than those so-called gods.
Yeah, show 'em, boss.
Now is not the time to add to their worries.
Open the gates!
Wait, who that?
That voice.
Daddy!
Daddy?
The patrol has returned.
Wait, I saw something shiny. Inspect the clues. Resonance beacon maintenance notice. Due to the recent severe winds and thunderstorms, the resonance nexus lines are currently experiencing technical malfunctions. Specialist maintenance personnel have been dispatched to handle the repairs. For your own safety, all villagers are strictly prohibited from approaching the nexus until maintenance is complete. Perhaps you should put a barrier around it or something, you know. Well, that was fast. And yes,
Are the children all in the shelter?
it's kind of a joke. It kind of reminds me of my bot, you know, with the dad jokes.
Yes. You must be the one who warned him. Thanks to you both. We intercepted those exiles before they reached the gates.
He was supposed to find you. How did this happen?
He ran straight into those brigands. The sound of the struggle was what alerted us. If it wasn't for both of you, the situation could have been far worse.
No, it can't be. There has to be another way.
Are we going back in time again? Yeah.
One more time.
That is quite the convenient tool, I will say.
Can't let that man risk his life this time.
Stop right there! Don't come any closer! The beacon is damaged. Only technicians are allowed near it. Anyone else could get hurt.
I can't tell him the truth. Are you the only guard on duty?
No, the seniors are out on patrol. I'm watching the village in their stead.
I see. In that case, could you let me out for a moment? A child in the village told me she lost her pet fox. I promised her I'd help her find it.
A fox? Children these days certainly have strange tastes in pets. But just you alone?
It's all right. I'm a resonator. I can look after myself. I'll only be searching the area nearby. It won't take long.
If you insist. Just make sure to return before nightfall.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Probably. Hopefully.
Phew, I think he bought it. The rest is up to me now. This time, I should be able to keep everyone safe.
Aha! So this time we actually do fight, I would assume. Unless Jingran shows up again. Oh, never mind, we fight.
Flow like the water meets the sky.
Oh, she has some grouping capability, as I can see. Okay. Ooh, I like her animations. Wait, it says R, but I can't press R. Huh, so now I have to restart everything.
Washed in nature's palette.
No, you don't.
Stop hiding! By water, tinted in blue. You lost the beat.
Oh, I like her dodges.
Huh?
Ah, wait, no, there was a different dodge that I saw earlier. Oh, and he died. I wanted to see more of her animations, man. Hey, I know this place. I've explored this place before. But it didn't look exactly like this.
Fatal malice. It strikes the moment when you are least on guard. When you cannot count the blades hidden in the dark, there is no single answer to this test. Someone must stand in this position, whether it's you or that soldier. Someone must be sacrificed. This prism of fate represents that burden. If one life could settle this, I would not ask for two. Surely you understand.
Man, even just as a shadow, she's hot.
No, I don't.
Child, are you feigning ignorance?
I want this version of Shin to be playable. Can we have a huge Shin just like we have a huge Cartathea? Or Fleur de Lis, I suppose. Please.
How can I possibly understand if you don't explain it to me from the beginning? Besides, I'm still here, alive and kicking.
If I had not intervened just now, you would have already died.
Yes, I have you. I have you, therefore I can take the risk. I can try to overturn an outcome that's already been decided.
Reality is not like the questions I set. It has no gaps for you to slip through.
What's with the red eyes?
What you're attempting is nothing more than a desperate gamble.
Oh, wait. No, I can't drag. Slowly left or right? No, I want to drag that way. Why can't I drag it that way? Do I have to drag it this way? Yeah, I don't have a choice. Okay.
The greedy lose everything in the end. Always.
Yes. Unless, of course, we happen to have a trump card powerful enough to flip the table entirely.
Oh, that's me! Wait, that's me but Electro somehow. I haven't unlocked Electro Rover yet, so I think I was supposed to go the other route. I think I was maybe supposed to do the Rovers thing first to unlock Electro.
The magistrate of Jinzhou told me what happened on Mount Firmament. If it weren't for him, things would have ended exactly as you said. You're right. I am greedy. Greedy enough to want to keep everyone safe.
Wait, did I? Oh shit. I think I might have skipped her voice line by accident. I think my hand was pressed on the spacebar.
And I believe that person can carry the weight of that greed. You should know that better than anyone, Sentinel Shin.
She kinda scary looking, but I like it. And wait, let me see. Greedy enough to want to keep everyone safe. Greedy enough to dream of an ending when no one bleeds. Yes, I did skip her, what do you call that? Voice line by accident. I just meant to put my wrist on my... Anyway, not the point. I was right, you can use her liberation, but charging that gauge probably makes it better. I think that might be what changes the buffs that you get from the liberation. And then, you know, when you swap out. I think, yeah, I mean, in the liberation itself, but then, you know, the outro skill. Because we saw in the outro skill that she had several buffs, you know, there is the all-around, all damage type, 25%. But then, depending on how many points of something you had, like 200, 400, and 600, from what I can remember, you would get, on top of that, you would get some attack buffs, and then you would get specific buffs to, what do you call that, negative statuses, and Havoc Bane would specifically have Defense Shred and Resistance Shred, right? So I think maybe that's why you kind of need to use the burst maybe when she has all 3 charges, I think. But I could not, well, when I had all 3 charges, I could not use the burst because I didn't have enough energy. I don't know about the other way around. Could I use the burst even though I don't have the 3 charges of her forte gauge? I think it's a maybe, but I would recommend not doing that. I think that you might as well go for all the buffs because otherwise you're kind of wasting it, I think. But yeah, more testing needs to be done.
I understand that perhaps under your current circumstances, you can't tell me the truth. But I want you to take a chance with me. One bet. A bet on a future you've never dared to imagine.
Yeah, but it's the future that... Yeah. That future rests on my shoulders because I am the trump card, right? The rover is the trump card. Imeth was right. Everyone is placing their bets on us, which is nice because, you know, that fills us with confidence, but that is also a lot of responsibility to shoulder.
Honeyed words, sweet promises. How many souls have you sold such pretty illusions to?
And the visuals for Shin are scary.
Well, I admit I've never tried them on a sentinel before.
Well, I suppose she's not a, what do you call that? She's not a, what's the word for it? A merchant for no reason, right? So basically, Suisui is more akin to Tingyun than Shin, even though Shin is the Fox Lady. Hello, trump card of Solaris 3. Wait, who was calling us with a different name again? Because I do remember the joke that went around last time, but I don't remember who kept calling... Oh, it was Suisui actually, right? Who kept calling us anything but Rover, I think.
Silver-tongued little thing indeed. I find I do not entirely dislike it. I see. So the Arbiter has come here as well.
Yes. And apparently, just like the others, you should be my pet. So, you have to behave.
But at this moment, the one standing before me to make this deal is not him. It is you. If you wish to convince me, then let us place our bets. 1 round. Winner takes all.
What do you mean? Am I supposed to fight you? But with a support character? E. I don't know why I pressed E. Space. Wait, so now we have interactive cutscenes? Oh, I think I pressed this one too early, my bad. Although, does it matter? Hey, come on, Dumpling, we believe in you.
So be it. A bet is a bet. I yield my ally. No. Suisui. For now, I place my hope in your hands.
I have no idea what happened, but it was pretty and we got the token. So, yay, I think. I thought we were in for a fight, but I guess not. It was a different kind of fight, maybe. Are we switching to Rover now, perhaps? I think narratively it would make sense, unless we switch back to Yap Yap. No, I think we might switch to Rover. No, we still are with her.
That direction. Dumpling, it's your time to shine. I'll treat you to as many plates of dumplings as you wish. So
he does eat dumplings, like you said, Jaromasa. I guess maybe that's why she called it dumpling, it's because it eats dumplings. Not exactly the most creative way of naming a pet, but, well, it is what it is. It is still a cute name.
I'm counting on you.
Who are you giving this to, though? Rover or Yap Yap? Okay, and I'm done with Suisui's line, so now I can go with Rover, I suppose. Okay. Wait, let me see how long, how far we are into the storyline. Because I see that it's already 11. I know we started late, but it doesn't change it. Like, it doesn't magically make me be able to stream past midnight. I mean, technically I could, but I'm not really a fan of it. Let me check the thingy. Missing steps. Yeah, thank you, Wiki. Wiki is missing some steps. Because I don't think we can finish this today. And okay, right, we are here. And there is a segue story that happens afterwards. I've already, I haven't seen it, obviously, but I did some research off stream just to see how long it took us. And there are some videos that I saw of, well, I didn't see the videos themselves, I just saw the thumbnail and the length, basically, is what I was looking at. And like each act was like 2.5 hours, around 2.5 hours, and then the segue was like 18 minutes or something like that. So given the fact that we have probably about half of, yeah, I think we have about half of Act 2 to go, more or less. Yeah, we have about half of Act 2 left. And the segue story. So I think instead of trying to rush Act 2 and then try to fit in the segue story, especially because it doesn't really make sense to do one whole stream on 18 minutes worth of segue story. I suppose technically speaking it would stretch to an hour for me, but still, it would be way too much. I think we can start the Rover line just because otherwise I'm stuck on this screen. We can start the Rover line a tiny bit and then we'll end things promptly. And we'll finish things tomorrow. That way Friday we have the start of Honkai Star Rail. On Saturday and Sunday we have Cyberpunk 2077. Went back to Cantarella and Yangyang team. She helps do everything faster and hits like a truck herself. 200 attack. And Luke calls us golden boy, golden girl. Doesn't see any other color, only the golden eyes. I mean, generally speaking, he only sees golden everything, right? So I feel like it's not that special of a name that he's giving us. I'm kind of jealous. Not jealous, but disappointed in him. Because all he sees is gold, unfortunately, because of the operation, well, experiment he went through, right? After obtaining clues about Yangyang's, yeah, we read that before. Yes, we are heading towards the Skyworks located in the Western Fang Peaks. Although, am I allowed to leave this area? Not long ago. Am I?
The frequency trace ends northwest of the Eastern Shuan Peaks. Either it's heading somewhere a Skywatch ring cannot monitor, or...
Wait, there's something on the back of this letter. These marks. Were they left by the streams? Skyworks.
Skyworks? Yangyang actually mentioned that place?
What is it?
A factory in the Western Fang Peaks. It's where Xuanfang Hold produces its auto puppets and disposes of tacit discords. The Ministry of War just flagged it. They say the Skyworks has become a hive for rogue auto puppets. Even the Xuanfang wardens in the Ministry of Development can't get close anymore. You think Yangyang went there?
She went out of her way to leave us this message. I can't ignore it. What about you? What's your move?
The hold is under siege from all sides. My commander's order was to reach Jinzhou through Shaft Post Yard's mountain gate, to call for reinforcements, but the gate is sealed. There's no other way out. If I do nothing, I'll just be waiting for death. I'm coming with you. If Yangyang went to the Skyworks, she must have sent something important. Besides, I owe her a great debt. Only the Skyworks has become a den of horrors. 2 souls alone may not be enough.
Nah, no worries.
We'll just have to find out.
Right.
No worries, we are the rover after all.
You mentioned earlier that the Sentinel of Mengzhou is missing.
Yes, okay, I think I managed not to interrupt him. Okay, wait, we have plenty of things to read. Had previously made a deal with Sentinel Shin and enters Fogvale Pagoda in the eastern Shuan Peaks to look for the awaiting Shin. Enters Shin's secret chamber to negotiate with her, determined to find Yangyang. Leaves Fogvale Pagoda after negotiating with Sentinel Shin and delivers the Sentinel's token to Rover's location after observing the anomaly in the Skyworks. Ah, so she did send it to us, not to Yangyang. Okay. I mean, I suppose it makes sense because I think we would be the only one who would be able to use it other than Suisui, perhaps. So it kind of makes sense that she would give it to us and not Yangyang. Although technically speaking, maybe Yangyang could use it. Maybe that's how she gets her second awakening. And that reminds me, don't be alarmed, I guess. Don't be alarmed. If you see that tomorrow I'll be using the same thumbnail as today, because I plan on switching the thumbnail and title for this stream, whether it is on Twitch for the title and whether it is the thumbnail and title on YouTube. Just because we didn't see the second awakening or anything like that, so it doesn't really make sense. I don't like clickbaity titles and thumbnails, so I will be changing that. I didn't, like I said, I didn't say that earlier, but I didn't know what we would be seeing or not. So, what do you call that? So maybe I will most likely change these things, and I might reuse the thumbnail and title that I used today for tomorrow, because I'm assuming tomorrow we will most likely finish the storyline and we will get to see whatever the fuck happens to Yangyang, whether it is actually a second awakening or something else. We will be seeing it tomorrow, so it would make sense for us to change things.
Time to shake off the rust.
What is this? Ah, Rover. Arrived at Shaft Post Yard in the southern Yuan Hills with Suisui. Just as they were about to uncover a lead on Yangyang, they were trapped by a sudden surge of a disorienting fog. Same thing. Oh right, yeah, but no, we've read these things before, right? Yeah, no, these were previous ones, I think. Yeah, okay. It's just that we had already been through them. Okay. She wouldn't be able to use it herself. We are special as the Arbiter. We can use Sentinel's powers.
Yeah.
Though Shin
Right
is a bit
there.
stingy with it. I mean, maybe you say that because you've already completed the story, and then I would ask you to refrain from saying such things. But technically speaking, we don't know how Yangyang becomes Yangyang SP, right? I have no idea. You do, but again, your knowledge is your problem, kind of. But my point is that we don't know how Yangyang becomes what she becomes. So that doesn't mean like, I mean, Suisui wanted to use the, what you call that? The token, and she kind of did use it somewhat when she was reversing time. That was the token of fate thingy that she was using. Because she has the key that... well, technically speaking, it wasn't Jinshi who gave that key. It was Shin herself that gave her the key. 7,000 fucking pigeons. Yes, we saw them pigeons. Where are they? Show me the pigeons again. There you go. The pigeons have arrived again. So many goddamn pigeons. But we love them pigeons. We love those. Not gonna lie, these Xuanling birds are way prettier than pigeons. No offense to pigeons. But yeah, these Xuanling birds are really, really pretty. Very cute too. And so is she. Very pretty and very cute. Wanted, but wouldn't be able to use it fully, so no special power for her. Because Shin denied it from her. But it seemed like she could have, if not for Shin's intervention. At least that's how I personally understood it. Wait, she has a kite? Oh, it's a cute one. Ah. She's kind of like a kid. I have to admit, I did not know Yap Yap had that kind of trait, you know. We most often we see her more serious, right? Usually the kid of the trio is Xixia, not Yap Yap, right? But she do be cute sometimes. Maybe this whatever happens to her in the future is allowing her to be a bit more childish from time to time and less serious, right? And we got some achievements. Show flawless poise in the bet against Shin, the Moonfox. Is it because I chose the elegant pose? Complete the dragging mechanism? Yes. A second chance, use the refluent thingy. Rover's journey, complete this main quest. Battlefield, take up the song in place of the Xuanling birds. And travel to Skyworks via the Yuan Fortress ruins. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Only Sentinels, Resonator, or the Arbiter can use the power of the Sentinels. Yeah, but what about the key that was given to her? Not by Jinshi. Jinshi gave the key to the Rover. But she did make a deal with... Suisui did make a deal with Shin. And it seemed to me like she was willing to try to use it. And then Shin said, no, you don't. And she took the key away from her. That was the yellow golden ball thing that she had. And there we have our reward. Ah, shit, I was... yeah, right, no, we don't get astrites. You know what, 6,100? We are inching our way closer. I believe that there are still some events. Yeah, I still have some things to claim here, I suppose. Wait, what are those? Here... I know, it doesn't give me any astrites anymore. I may have all... Yeah, I have already claimed all the astrites. No, I have 60 more astrites to get here, which is nice. I have the... Oh, I have 180 here from the scales of the past. I haven't done that yet. We have 3 more pulls. This thing, we've most... Yeah, we got the astrites. Now it's just... would you call that? Normal things? Normal standard pulls. Well... I'm trying to see if we can get Suisui or not. I might have to spend a bit on Suisui, which is not really ideal, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes when she drops. When does she drop, by the way? 14 days from now. Okay. But I don't believe there will be a second stage of the story, right? For Suisui, as far as I know. So we'd have to do it on a stream that has nothing to do with Wuthering Waves. It's not the first time that we've had to do a polling session from a different game. But I suppose we will allow this exception or something. Well, she could have tried, but that's immediate overclock for her. How do you know that? Because I don't think Shin took away the key out of concern for Suisui. And maybe it could be overclocked, but as far as I know, we've never seen a non-Sentinel Resonator using Resonator powers, so we have no idea what it could actually do or not. And as far as I know, it was never mentioned because, well, either no one has ever tried, or the game simply never has mentioned it. So, you're making assumptions, which may turn out to be true, but assumptions are just assumptions, they are not fact. So we don't know for sure what would have happened to Suisui had she actually tried to use the Sentinel's power. She still needs her. Who is she in this sentence and who is her in this sentence? I'm assuming you mean that Suisui still needs Shin. The other way around is also true, but it depends on what we're talking about exactly. But anyways, we are going to leave things for now. We can talk about all of this tomorrow, because I am going to try my best to, what do you call that? To sleep better, to sleep properly this night. I mean, I already tried last night, but it didn't work out in my favor, and, well, things ended up the way they ended up today. Hopefully it won't happen again. I will, well, I want to say I will make sure, but it's kind of hard. Anyway, I will try my best not to oversleep tomorrow afternoon and be able to start stream on time. We should be able to finish the story tomorrow, and like I said, on Friday we'll start Honkai Star Rail. We won't be able to finish Honkai Star Rail in one go, I highly doubt that, so we will finish next Wednesday, because this weekend is a weekend reserved specifically for Cyberpunk 2077. Good night, Al. Thank you, Deidara. A good night to you as well. A good night to Shadow Master, and good night to everyone else. I hope you had a fun time today. I certainly did. Honestly, I am once again very impressed with the cinematic nature of how the story is presented to us, like the camera panning, the camera movements, the characters' facial expressions. Like, everything is really pretty, you know? It's really pretty in the way it is showed to us, and it is very... and the character models as well is very impressive. I do have to wonder about how much that impacts frame rate for people who have lower-end computers, and maybe even on mobile. I do wonder exactly how much that takes. I don't know myself, but still, I appreciate the effort, you know. I appreciate the effort because it is truly very beautiful. Anyway, once again, I wish you all a good night, a good rest of your day, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
潮汐将我的伤痕刻蚀成龙鳞，突袭中酝酿着风云，血脉跟虚。